What's up? What's up? How we doing? Hi, Puri. Hi, Ari. How we doing? What's up? How we doing? I feel my attitude does not fit with the pathetic fallacy at this moment, but that's fine. We can have a dark and ominous day, but still be joyful and whimsical. No. That's Kara, by the way. Kara changed her IGN. It spooked me. I forgot that she'd done that. I was like, wait, who was that? I got a turtle sugar cookie. Yippee! I told you would. Congrats. I think I need to go heal my shears up. What I need to do first. You're doing absolutely okay? That's all you can be. Absolute neutral. We're a little late today. We're gonna pretend I'm not. We're a little late because I was having some issues, but that's fine. Oh, I've got a story to tell you guys, okay? I did tell it yesterday in Repo, but I didn't tell it very clearly. So I'm gonna tell it today, my pigeon story, okay? So, I'm gonna mute in case somebody comes by and here's my pigeon story again. So, okay, what happened on Thursday, right? So, for context, on Thursday, I'm usually home alone because my dad goes out with his girlfriend to the pub around like midday, right? And I usually sleep until midday, so this is normal, right? This is fine. I keep getting woken up in the morning by like a banging sound, which is like I'm not like disturbed by because we're like redecorating the house right now. So my dad's like usually like dragging ladders around and like painting stuff, you know, that's normal in the morning. So I go back to sleep. I keep getting woken up again like later by like a flapping sound, and I'm like, surely that's like on the roof, right? Surely there's like, I don't know, a bird just like banging at the tiles or something. Because like I live on the top floor, so like the roof is like right above me. But I keep hearing this like loud flapping, and it sounds like it's right next to me. Oh, this does not have mending on it. Well, that's a bit of a useless moment. But it sounded like it was right next to me. So we're gonna go to Gregor, by the way. We're doing some Gregor work today. But I look out the window. There's no birds out there. There's like nothing going on. It just sounds really close. I'm like, I wonder if there's a pigeon in the chimney because my room has a chimney breast in it that goes up to the roof. But we've had pigeons come down the chimney before, and they like come out the bottom of the house. Like they come out in the front room where the chimney like, you know, the fireplaces. But like we've had like blockers put in since then. We've had like, I don't know what they're called, like grates put in to stop pigeons going down because you don't want pigeons in your house typically. We use these shits. Where are we working? Over here, I think. We got a lot of things to build, so we're just gonna get on with that. But yeah, we've had like definitely like had blockers. Oh my god, Hub the noob. Hub the noob. No way. I thought you died. But we have blockers to put in, right? So I'm like, okay, somehow like a pigeon has like broken the blocker maybe? But like even if there is a pigeon in the roof or in the chimney, there's like nothing I can do about it, right? Like we just have to wait for the pigeon to like come out the bottom of the house. So I just like go back to sleep. Like I'm like, I can't do anything about this. But I keep waking up and I keep hearing flapping, and it's like it's kind of at the wrong angle to be in the chimney because the chimney, like if I'm laying in bed, the chimney's like to my left, right? The chimney breast, and it's like it's kind of to my left, but not really. It's more like kind of in front of me. In front of me would be like the hallway outside my room, right? I'm like, that's weird, but also I'm really sleepy, so I just go back to sleep again, and I get out of bed at like midday-ish because that's usually when I wake up. And I'm still hearing this flapping, and I think something's weird. Something's weird is going on. But it's not in the same place anymore. So I'm like, maybe it's gone further down the chimney. I leave my room. Nothing going on in the hallway outside my room. I go down the stairs, because it's a 3-story house. Like it's a really skinny like 3-story house. So there's like 2 rooms on the top floor, which is where I live, basically. I go downstairs. My dad's bedroom is right at the bottom of the stairs, basically. His door is open, and I glance into his room, and I do like a double take. He died again. I do like a double take because I see like a dark shape in my dad's bedroom. And I look on top of the curtain rail. There's a pigeon. I think, we've discovered the source. The pigeon just like sat on this what's the word? The curtain rail. It's just like sat on the curtain rail, just like looking at me. Like neither of us know what to do in this situation. So I just closed the doors to my dad's room. I'm like, I don't know how to deal with this right now. And I messaged my dad. I'm like, I messaged him. He doesn't like pick up the phone, or he doesn't like message me back. I'm like, he's probably on his date and like ignoring me, which is like fair enough. Well, technically he's with his girlfriend and her sister, so like I don't know how much of a date it is, but like you know what I mean. It's probably a London club. Did you keep the pigeon? The pigeon's probably still around. I'll finish. I'll tell you at the end like what happened to the pigeon. But so I call him. I'm like, Dad, there's a pigeon in your room, right? Like what do I do about this? There's a pigeon, and he's like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Because there was a pigeon in the front room this morning, and I got rid of that. I put that outside. And he's like, there's a towel in the kitchen. You know, if you want to go grab the towel and try and like grab it and take it out, like gently, obviously, you can try that. And I'm like, there's no way. There's no way that's gonna happen. Like, I'm terrified. I don't like things that fly, like, which is ironic considering, you know, my whole character. But I have, it's mainly to do with like insects and stuff, but like any flying insects, like butterflies, moths, anything that buzzes especially. I just have this like weird irrational fear about things like flying at my face. So I'm like, that's not happening. If this pigeon flies at me, I'm gonna cry. Which is ironic because I do really love birds, but I cannot deal with things flying at me. It's a whole thing. So I'm like, no, I'll wait till you come home. He'll be fine, right? He's not doing anything. He'll probably just like poop somewhere. And it was like chill. He was gonna be back in like an hour, so like it wasn't like a big issue. So I go have some like lunch basically. And like the pigeon is like chill. It's like not flapping around anymore. So I'm like, it's just like settled down. It's probably just like having a nap. I don't know. Is it a weird situation? I'm in a weird situation. What do we do? Like my dad comes back like half an hour later, and he's like, okay, let's get this pigeon. So we go upstairs. He gets the towel, and we like chase the pigeon out. Basically, I have like video of it. It's kind of funny. I don't think I can show it because it like I put it on my Instagram story, but I don't think I can like show it on stream just because there might be like what's the word, like doxy based things in there. I don't know, but that you can definitely see out the window of my house. But yeah, he manages to like convince the pigeon to like fly out the window. Basically, we spent like 15 minutes like chasing it around the room basically, but he makes it go out the window basically. And we're like, that's weird. That was weird that happened. That 2 pigeons have been in the house today. We don't know where they've come from, because they definitely can't have come down the chimney. My dad confirmed like we have blockers in the chimney. Like they shouldn't be able to come down the chimney, and even if they could, they weren't like dirty. Because when pigeons come through the chimney, they're like covered in soot, right? Because there's a chimney. But they weren't like dirty. They were like clean. They were like cool, you know. So my dad like goes to the bathroom, right? Because he just like got back in. He's like, I need to go use the bathroom, you know, chill. And I do. I go back upstairs to go to my room. I look up the stairs, and there's like a banister, right? Like a railing, like on the hallway on the top floor. And I look there. And I see another dark shape. I think, hang on a second. That can't be right. Fuck me. There's a 3rd pigeon. There's another pigeon on the railing. I just sort of like look at this pigeon for a second. We make eye contact. I was to post this video on Twitter or something, like Blue Sky or something, but we make eye contact, then he like walks along the railing, flies at a short distance over to like the tiny little window that's on the top floor. And by the way, this window is like so small, like I cannot get my head through this window. It's like a really tiny little window, and he like squeezes out of it. Like the window is open like a tiny crack, and he like just like squeezes out of it and like walks onto the roof out there. I'm like, huh, is that where they're coming in from? Because like this window is open a tiny gap. It's like, I don't know how to describe it, like 20 centimeters. I don't know what centimeters are. I'm just calculating, but it was like a tiny bit open. And he just like walked out of it. I'm like, our pigeon's just like walking into the house through this tiny gap in my window. And there's like no other windows open any more than that. So we're like, that must be where they came from. And I called to my dad. I'm like, there was another pigeon. And he just left. Like, so that was weird. And then I closed the window a little bit more. And like they haven't come back in since then. But I've had that window open so many times. Like I have that window open like all through summer because it's hot upstairs. And they've never come in before, but there is like a roof directly outside that window. So I guess they can just like walk in, but they've never done it before, and never like 3 of them. I mean, 2 of them could have possibly been the same pigeon. I guess I can't really identify, you know, distinct pigeons. I don't have enough pigeon experience to identify which pigeon is which. It could have been the same one, like going all the way around the house and like back in. Because my dad's, that window is on the back of the house. My dad's window that the pigeon went out of was on the front of the house. So they'd have to go all the way to the other side of the house to get back in. I don't know how like smart a pigeon is. Maybe it's just like, it's stupid. And it just like flew out and went, oh, what's this window? And went back in, you know? But 3 pigeons in one day. It was an infestation. Hi, Hap.
I have returned.
Oh, I missed you so bad in Minecraft. I saw you yesterday, but I was telling my pigeon story again.
Oh, the pigeons.
Yeah, the pigeons. My plague of pigeons.
Plague?
Yeah, well,
I
there were
would be
3 of
happy to
them,
have
so.
pigeons.
Well, I don't mind. I like birds, but I just feel like I don't usually want them in my house pooing on my soft furnishings, you know. They did shit on my dad's bed, so
Oh,
yeah, that wasn't
that's
ideal.
not great.
The
I wish
pigeons
I
want
had
to
a
befriend
pigeon
them.
instead of my bird. I hate my bird. I want my bird dead.
The pigeons are probably quieter. They were definitely very flappy, but that's to be understandable
Yeah.
considering they're locked in a house that they probably didn't know how to escape. But
Yeah.
honestly, they just kind of live like outside my window, so they're chill. We're buddies.
Why is he smoking a blunt?
Somebody gave him that, and he's token, you know. Have you met Gregor, by the way? I don't think you've met Gregor before.
Who the fuck is the skeleton
The
Gregor?
skeleton is Gregor, yes. Beautiful Gregor.
Hey, bud. How's it
People
going?
sometimes give him like accoutrements, like a blunt and glowing eyes and such.
Maybe you should have given him a top hat.
That would be fun. I feel like it wouldn't fit the vibe of the scene, but
Oh, probably not.
probably
but, like,
not.
it's
But
funny.
you can give him one if you want. I just have to take it off later. I just kind of let
What?
whatever happens to him happen. Like until I have to take like fancy photos, everything gets to stay, you know.
End of season.
Yeah.
What's it called? What are they called? Not review. Oh my god.
Recap. What? I don't know what we'd call them.
Do you know what?
Walk
You know what I'm
through.
talking about, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll take it all off. But like by then he'll probably have like a whole like ass outfit on.
A suit and tie.
Yeah. Chains. You know how it is.
Chains.
As long as somebody changes his like basic form, I don't really care what you do to him.
I haven't been on the server in so long.
You
I don't know what's
haven't.
going on.
Neither do I. Do you wanna-
School has been kicking my ass.
Oh, rip.
Fortunately, I got 3 A's in 3 A's, right? But
Yeah.
the other class I got a C. Barely passing. Barely
It's close
scraping
enough.
by. Yeah, C's get degrees, as they say.
So true.
So how's life? What have I missed? I don't know exactly what's going on.
Wait, join a group. Hang on, let me make it a group.
Oh yeah.
Group.
Can I do that? Oh yeah, group. Group.
Hey, so I can continue building. I have a lot of buildings to build. You might have noticed.
Town.
Yeah. It's okay. They're all kind of abstract, so it's chill. But yeah. So, sort of. I don't know how. Like, I don't know when you were last here. Like the last sort of update.
There was like, I don't think there was anything going on when I first left.
Probably
I
not,
think
to be
people were
honest.
just chilling.
Yeah.
I think as soon as I left, things started happening.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
I remember something going on with Soup and Dave. We were gonna like, people were gonna fight them, or I don't know.
I think that's still on the table. I don't think that's had much developments.
I know something happened with like a mirror and
Oh,
Alabaster,
okay. Yes. So.
and there's like the one dude that's now him, and some random dude from a different world came. I don't know.
Okay.
I
So.
watched Valk's video and I was confused as hell.
Yeah, that's understandable. Valk doesn't include like the lore parts; just includes the funny parts. So.
Yeah, real.
Basically, so what happened was, Alabaster, right? He was like, you know, investigating these like ruins and stuff. But there was like a mirror in the ruins or something. I don't 100% know, to be honest. It was like his lore. But basically, we were having beef with Soup, and Soup needed to be put away for a while. Soup needed to be put in the naughty corner. So we had Alabaster basically like trap Soup in the mirror, but in doing so, he also had to like trap himself in the mirror. So that was cool. So they were stuck in the mirror for a little while. Then eventually, like, they came out again, right? Whoopsies, that's not right. And then Soup came out the mirror first. Soup like busted out, and then was fine. But then Alabaster came out later, right? And we went and like checked on like, because you can see into the mirror with like a little gem, right? We should have to look actually. I'll show you in person. Do you know where like? chemists
I
like.
don't know where anything is.
Right, where did you go?
I follow the highways in the Nether, and I look at the
Hmm.
the signs that are there.
Yeah, to be honest, I
Like the
can't
shower
navigate the Nether.
glass. That's how I found it. I was like, shower glass. I remember Shrine was building an hourglass. So
That's what that is.
how I found
Officially, it's
you.
called the conundrum, but people,
Yeah,
it's the shower glass. Yeah. One day I'll get into the Nether and then I'll take you places. Here we go. Hello. So I also don't necessarily 100% know how to navigate the Nether. So there's a village. Definitely. This is Velk's house. So this is the right one.
Oh, dig site.
Yeah. So we can go have a look in the
just
mirror.
his base.
Yeah.
Or like not the big one, right?
Yeah, his like started base.
Starter, quote unquote.
Started for him. Oh, yeah, we can go to the basement later as well. So this way.
Oh yeah, I saw this earlier.
Yeah, that's his like little secret room that isn't a secret because everyone knows it's there. If you come over
That's how it
this
goes.
way, and we come down here. So this was where the mirror was. Obviously, it's kind of busted now. Oh, the gem's gone. Oh, he's moved the gem. Never mind, we can't look in. But basically, there was a gem. Or maybe there's one in the basement still. Let's go look in there. I forgot he moved that. The bastard.
The alabastard.
The
Ah,
alabaster.
get it? Fine, I'll end it all.
Is there a? There is
It's
a
very
ominous.
porous.
Sometimes there are moles here. Ah, yeah, he is in there.
Oh.
Okay.
Yummy.
So if you'll have a look in
Who's
this
in
gem, have a look in that gem for me.
Like, do I right click or?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, that's the inside
Oh.
of the mirror where they were super and alabaster were trapped. So we could previously look in that gem.
Force and opening need two-way passage. Oh, that's a fluid mama.
Fluid mama.
Time inversion. Reality warping. Fun.
Fun stuff. I'll have to read that sign actually because that's the law. But so basically that was where Soup and Alabaster were trapped. Soup busted out, and then we thought Alabaster came out. Turns out not him. Different guy entirely. But he was pretending to be Alabaster.
We love possession. It's very,
Well,
very
technically-
unique on this server.
Technically he's not possessed, he's just like a fully different guy that just like made himself look like Alabaster.
Oh, okay.
So technically it's
slightly
not
different.
possession. It's slightly different. It is still your law, promise. Or my law, or anyone else's law,
I
Sim's law.
don't. Everyone gets
Everyone's
possessed
law.
at some point.
It's a Minecraft server. You've got to get possessed, you've got to get corrupted, you've got to get divorced. These are the three things that have got to happen to you. So
Next season, my character's gonna be a divorced man.
it's perfect. We need more divorced people. But basically, so Alabaster's still trapped in the mirror dimension. We discovered this sort of semi-recently. We like confronted this guy's called the One, and he has like a cult. So he was part of this world like before we arrived, right? So he's not part of the whole Soul Project, which I'll get onto later. That's a whole other thing.
Oh my god.
But he's got like a cult, and these like mole people. There's none here right now, but sometimes there's mole people here. These mole people like worship him, and like.
Oh, I killed one of those. I killed a lot of those.
There's a
to
lot
get
of them
this-
about.
My little knife here.
Yeah.
This is. I murdered a lot of people for that. Oh, come.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So that's another interesting point. Do you know about Soup and Cup?
I do know there's a difference.
Okay, yeah, you know that. Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
One of them's an evil demon, one of them's a still kind of evil demon, but like chiller. One of them's like manic, one of them is chill. They're both kind of evil, is the problem. And it's really hard to tell the difference. One of them has like hollow eyes, the other one doesn't. That's kind of the only one I can tell. But they have to be, they're the same person, but they share a body. Well, no, they're different people, but they share a body, right? So only one of them could be here at one time. The other one's like trapped in the void. It's a whole thing.
I get that. I get
Yeah.
that. I get that. It was like last season, kind of.
Similar sort of situation, yeah. But basically,
Same people though, right?
yeah,
Is it okay?
I think. Girl, I don't know. I'm just here for the vibes. Officially, I don't remember last season, so this is all out of character, I guess.
Oh right, yeah.
But I do kind of. I've been told about it. Oh,
Incredibly healthy. What's happening to Spawn?
I don't know, girl. We'll check that in a minute. Okay, I'll finish the recap, then we can go look at that. So much going on.
Okay.
You.
Oh, hi. I'm
Hello.
recapping Harp on the law.
Oh, I'll let you do that. I'll listen in.
Okay.
Oh, I'm wearing the wrong skin. Ignore that.
I was wondering what was going on there.
Is that cup?
That's yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I was trying to explain soup and cup, but I also don't 100% get it myself. So we'll give you like a nice twisted
Hot.
review of it.
I'm gonna let you explain because I want to know what you think.
Well, I kind of covered that, but it's basically there's two soups, one body. One of them's like they're both evil demons, but one of them's like manic, one of them's like chiller. That's kind of my interpretation of it. But they both like feed on knowledge, so don't like feed them. Don't feed the soups after midnight. But we call one of them soup
Yeah,
and one of them
basically.
cup. Yeah.
I
Oh, nice.
heard a noise. That's so
A ritual space.
Oh, exciting.
His blood runs deep with.
I can't handle this right now.
Do we wait for chemist to log on for that?
No, I think this is better without him. Oh,
You know what? You're
I
so
need to
right.
finish like explaining the alabaster one lore.
Yeah, I'll let you do that
Let's-
first. I'm gonna have a walk around, and then I'll
Yeah.
meet you at spawn once you've done that.
Okay, you check out what's going on.
Mhm.
My head is spinning.
If you see a portal into the void, no, you didn't.
Understood. I love WebSMP lore. I love writing the wiki and not knowing actually what's happening, to be honest.
I'll write mine eventually.
Yep. It's looking pretty nice at least. But anyway,
Hell yeah, it looks cool.
so Alabaster is currently still in the mirror dimension. And looks like he might have left a message for us, which is exciting. We'll have to check that out in character shortly. But basically the one is just like, I don't know exactly what he is, but he like has a cult and these
A
moles
bitch.
and yeah,
Sorry.
he's a bitch, to be honest. But he like shits on our ceilings and like leaves stuff everywhere.
Oh.
Like this, he like shits on the ceiling, look, and he leaves these eyeballs and stuff. Wait, come to
Oh
my
my God.
That's his shit.
yeah, it's shit. Well, I don't know
It's
if it
getting
actually is,
closer
but it
to
is
my
shit.
house.
But if you come to my church, you can see. He also left one in his own house, which is kind of embarrassing. Like, you just
Why
got
are you
cobra.
shitting in your own house? Like, don't shit where you eat.
I mean, to be fair, most of us do shit in our own houses. That is where the bathroom is. I'm gonna
No,
be
I
honest.
shit in
You
the
don't-
outhouse.
I frequently shit in my house.
You don't
I
like.
shit in the outhouse. Yeah.
You
I
don't
have- I
shit
have
on your
a
own
house.
walls.
That's true. I don't.
I like how the Valk is literally everywhere.
Oh yeah, he's hanging out.
I found him in so many places across the server.
He's fine. He's chilling.
Oh, Miku!
Yeah,
Huh?
just Miku.
Oh, I walked.
Oh.
Why is she holding a glowing sphere? Is that Miku?
The glowing
Miku beam?
sphere. Do you have the right mods installed? Because that's an hourglass, buddy.
I don't know, man. I don't know at this point.
Real. That is an hourglass that she's holding. Because this is the Church of Entropy, like my church.
No. I like in
Yeah.
her hand, like in her right hand.
Oh, the
She has,
glass.
like,
It's gay glass. I don't know who gave it to her, but she has gay
Yeah.
glass. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So this is sort of the stuff the one leaves around. Like he shit on my roof. Look at that. This ain't cool. This ain't swaggy.
Did you get mad at him?
Not
I would get
really.
Mad at him.
I was kind of chill about it, to be
It's
honest.
destruction of property. Honestly, I think he
It's
should pay you
yeah.
back.
That's true. Actually, I should like sue him. We already did put him on trial once.
Send
though.
him an invoice.
Twice. We put him on
Send
trial
an invoice.
twice. I will do that. It's a good idea.
Twice? What did he do?
Environmental terrorism, I think. I forget. There was a whole trial.
Okay, continue with what's happening.
Oh, speaking of environmental terrorism, come outside. Okay, this way. If I can get out the door. I struggle with doors. Come this way. Oh, it's got things around it now. Okay, that's exciting. So these like chasms keep opening up around places. This
oh, I
one's...
love getting darkness.
Oh, you got darkness? That's cool. I don't know why that is.
I
That's
have
new.
a shader pack and everything's dark.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I think that's cooler if it. Well, why did it do that?
I don't know. I'm not dark.
Like everything's dark. Yeah, I get darkness when I'm close.
Oh,
Get in.
weird. Is it because of my
You don't get
shaders? No. Wait, I
I
don't.
get darkness.
I turned my shaders off. Hang on.
Do you have the effect?
No, I
'Cause
don't have the
get
effect.
The effect darkness.
No, I don't have it. Oh wait, now I've got it. Weird. Wait. Oh, that's
You should
creepy.
just- Yeah, I was like, whoa, this is aesthetic.
That's kind of cool. Oh god, right now. Sorry, Kara's asking me for lore. This is not the time. Give me like 15 mins.
How long it's gonna take?
I
to
don't know.
explain?
I don't know what's happening. But yeah, anyway.
Here, I brought it. Sorry.
Yippee. I don't know what you're talking about, but Slay. So these chasms basically have
Don't worry
been
about it.
appearing around like all over the place. This one's outside of my house, obviously, and it's purple, which is cool. That was new. I don't know what this is, but it's new. There's one like over there. There's one by Spawn. There's one at Soup's house. This one's all over the place, but they're different. It depends on like what caves underneath it, right? Some of them are like full of like lava. Some of them are full of like acid
They
and
just bring shit up.
radiation. Yeah, they're just all like it looks like the caves like coming to the surface a bit, but they're kind of all over the place. But this part is new. I don't know
So
what
the
this
caves
is.
are prolapsing.
Kind of, yeah. I wouldn't call it that, but that is what's happening. But you'll spot those all over the place. There's also that portal there. I don't know what that is. I just don't know.
Portal? Where?
Over there.
Oh.
Yeah, I simply don't know what this is. Somebody went through this at some point. And they're gone.
Oh,
You know,
that thing.
Yeah.
I saw a YouTube thing where Garfield. Garfield was the main character.
Mm-hmm.
There was a portal, and they went to like a different. Hey, it was weird. I don't know. I watched it while I was like half asleep. Do you ever like watch like hour-long videos while you're falling asleep, just to like have background noise?
I can't watch things while I fall asleep. It'll keep me awake, so no.
Oh well, I watched a thing where Garfield. Anyway,
Yeah.
just continue.
Okay. So I don't know what this is. I couldn't tell you. I think it's something to do with Kara, but I'm not 100% sure. But that's another thing. So what else is there? Oh yeah, then the guy showed up. So
Oh my god, our friend.
our little buddy. So last week, this guy called Vestige Daddy there logged on. We were like, what? That's
Daddy?
Daddy there.
Oh,
I don't have the. Wait, I can't
I
even
know.
spell.
I remember it was like he
Like
was red
that.
and black.
Yeah. I can't put the
Oh.
accent marks on because I don't have a keyboard, but like
Ray.
Daddy there.
Doree.
I'm forcing everybody on the server to pronounce Irish words. it's my
Doree.
revenge. Everybody called him Derriere, and that made me slightly upset, but that's fine. But
Diarrhea, like ass.
yeah, or diarrhea.
Diarrhea's better.
Is it really? But anyway, he showed up. Was like meet me at Kara's house, or the detective's house. Sorry. So we go there, and he's there, and he's like, oh, the soul. Sorry, previous context. Wait, let's go to spawn. We'll probably see things there, but we'll address them later.
Just ignore that for now.
Yeah. One thing at a time.
I have to work something out and then I can explain stuff as well.
Slay.
Where's spawn? I don't know where spawn is.
I'm not even spawn, like the community district actually. Just this away. But yeah, we found some meteors. I don't know if you remember from last season, the meteors. I wasn't there mentally, but like
I
you know.
also wasn't there mentally.
Oh wait,
but
you're a different
yeah,
guy. Yeah, never mind. We've never seen these before, but these meteors showed up with some like intercepted messages from these like people. I don't know if that one's no, that's been replaced by Hubert. I don't know where the actual. I don't know where the actual message went, but it's Hubert now. So, but they were basically like, there's another one over there. I mean, that one might be still there. I don't know. Maybe it's also Hubert. Oh, no, that was also Hubert. So, there's also a skeleton horseman, so let's go this way. But basically, these messages, basically what this one said, like, technician VD's soul had been like lost and like dropped into the world or something, and it had coordinates. So we went there and we found it. Basically, it was like a redstone lamp, and it was like a garbled name, right? So we like Kara put that in like in a storage room, like a what's the word? Artifact storage. That's not it, but you know,
A safe?
kinda, yeah, but like a room. I can't think of the word, but the point is it was locked away. But this guy was like, he showed up a couple sessions later, and he's like, I want my soul back, basically. We were like, oh, that's your soul, no way. And basically he like allowed us to ask like a bunch of questions in return for the soul. So we found out, okay, he's part of an organization looking for true immortality. And his boss is someone called Shuri, Vestige Shuri, I assume. It's probably VS, we've seen the messages. But that's kind of their goal, and the souls are part of that project. They're like a part of like their research into immortality. So like not everybody has soul. Only the people who they like chose for their experiments, I presume, are in the have a soul. So the one doesn't have a soul, presumably. Alabaster did or does, but the one doesn't, which is interesting. I don't remember what else we got out of that. It's probably all of the wiki. Smile.
So we're like experiments.
It sounds like it.
Yay!
Yay! And it sounded like he like made these worlds we live in, but not like the worlds we came from. If we came from worlds, I mean, I didn't come from a world, but like Soup came from a world, and like other people came from like separate worlds. So, and those aren't like part of their study. I think they called the world like strands, right? So this is like strand.
Oh yeah, web.
Yeah, strands of the web. So this is like strand 4, I guess.
Isn't it strand 5? Wasn't there a world before?
Very out of character here. So the first world was like a time loop. So season 0 was in the same strand as season 1.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you did the whole sacrifice in the well thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And that reset time. Yeah. So that happened. But we don't know about that, Smile.
Oh yeah, what's huh?
What happened? But yeah, so technically this is strand 4, and we are part of an experiment into immortality, which probably explains why there's so many people who have some weird variants on immortality. But there's also like control subjects who are just like regular people. So
I'm a robot.
you're a robot, and I'm already immortal, so
I was a helper.
that's cute.
Yeah. And then I died. I don't know what my reason is. I shut down? Question mark. I guess that's what happened.
Sure. Hey, that's up to you, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's your story. I saw a bullet fly through the air. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else to recap. Oh, we gave the soul back, by the way, in exchange for the information. So that guy has his soul back now. Which I guess, I mean, we already, again, out of character, we already knew that things other than players can have souls, but I don't know why he like in character that he had a soul, right?
Yeah. Why does he have a soul if he's like outside of it?
So he's a technician, right? So in theory, like I presume he like made it like a test soul. It's not, I forget what the actual book said, but like he must have like been testing a system or something and like accidentally made his own soul. I don't know. But
L loser.
real. But it sounds like he's like beefing with his boss. Like he and Sherry don't get along.
Oh.
So like he was like amicable to further discussion if we wanted to like go against what she was doing. So he was like, you know how to contract me, Entropy, and I was like, no, I don't. What are you talking about? What do you mean? But apparently I do. So I don't know. If you ever want to contact him, I apparently know how to do that.
You'll figure it out probably.
Surely, right? Apparently I did it before, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's everything. I think that's the whole major recap.
I'm just gonna stick out. I'm gonna do a Valk and just be like there.
Valk has lore now. That's the most shocking
Oh,
part.
I know
Valk
that.
has lore.
I'm gonna be a Valk in season 2, 3. I don't remember.
Classic Valk.
Yeah, classic Valk. Perched like on a tree nearby.
Just watching, yeah. Yeah, I think that's everything.
Be like,
so
beep. Ooh,
beep boop.
that's gonna be me.
So true. You could become a security camera.
That's what happens after the season ends. I become a security camera.
Wow, what a beautiful evolution. Alright, now that's handled.
Amazing.
I didn't even know where spawn is, to be honest. Like, how do I get back to spawn? I was there the other day for taking screenshots, but...
Oh, that's a bee. I thought that was a person.
Oh.
Hi, bee.
Oh, there's a tardigrade. I completely forgot this guy was here, and it really confused me what it was, but... Maggot.
Oh, those.
I like them, they're silly.
They're gay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where the fuck did Dave go?
Killed
He was
him.
on earlier.
He
Oh,
was
okay.
on earlier. I killed him. I sent a ballistic
okay.
missile to his house.
Oh, wait. This is spawn.
Hold on, I'll be there in like 2 seconds.
Why is it naked?
Oh,
Hello.
Hi.
oh, she is naked. What does that mean? Drain enough aura. I didn't cause this.
Ah, I see. Somebody's drained the aura here, and
It's okay. I had that achievement yesterday as well when I saw it.
it's become auraless. I don't think
Lack
it's
of
law.
aura.
I think this is just somebody drained the aura for some reason.
Or what if there's something down here?
Unless
There's nothing down.
there's
I
nothing.
don't think there might not be anything down there, but you know where there is something? Maybe.
Yeah.
Where?
You know the hole near your house, right?
Oh, I did see that. Yes, we have seen that.
The new one?
My mysterious new hole.
Okay, yeah.
Is there anything in here? What if I dip?
Yeah, I haven't read this. I was waiting
Read?
for you.
Oh, there's a hole.
I can't get down. Yeah.
There's a warden.
Can I just kill it?
I can't
He's not
get in.
doing anything. He's chill.
I fully
Okay.
can't get in. Where's the hole?
You'll find the hole.
I'm really bad at finding the hole. It turns out.
Okay.
Shall I read
hey,
it?
hey, this way. Get in the corner. Go over here.
Oh,
Just,
there's
like,
the hole.
There you go.
Ah, hi. Leyline
I
warden.
almost shit myself. I saw him and I clenched.
He seems kind of
This
chill.
is called
There's a
Book
room
and
over
Quill.
here. Oh, don't scream.
Oh,
Don't
that's
speak.
fine probably.
I know just what you.
Oh my god, it's like rainbow flashing. That's so fun.
I'm trying to get into that one by one.
Okay, I'm gonna read this out.
Okay.
His blood runs deep within this world, an endless elixir of truth and knowledge. The font of mana itself that springs forth from fissures shall spread beyond any scale we may imagine. May our legions grow beyond, may the Father of Magic persist beyond the extinction of light itself. When the sun finally sets for the last time, may we remember that which we came from. Are you afraid of the dark? Or are you afraid of what may be lurking within it?
There.
Okay, those are just
Cook.
eyes, I think.
Yeah, it just kind of look like eyes.
You
Yeah.
right, Leyline Warden Bestie?
There's
Ow!
nothing in there.
Stop shooting
or at
me.
least in one of them. You'll be fine. You won't die.
I
How
might.
much
Probably.
fucking time did Magic Hammers spend on this today?
Huh. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, should we check on the other holes?
Sure.
Oh, are there
Hey,
more
there's
holes
dark.
across the
Always
chest,
check
do
your
you think?
holes. There's several.
Yeah, another one opened near my house, which I'm very excited about. I really hope it extends into my back garden because that'll make a really nice feature.
There's one kind of near your like quote unquote starter house.
Huh?
Hub.
Me?
Yeah.
There is?
Yeah.
Oh, this one hasn't extended
damn it.
much, it seems.
No, this is kind of fine.
Not
Yeah.
my starter house.
Your
that
your
I
frame.
basically live in.
I'm gonna check
Sit one of the chemists.
this
Yeah.
one.
Oh.
Oh.
Hi.
Is this any different, or is this just the same, pretty much?
Looks kind of the same.
Hmm.
So maybe it's just me.
Ew.
Maybe I'm special. I got the special one.
Oh wait, whilst we're here, should we like have a look to see if we have a response?
Oh, good idea. Yes, we probably should.
Response?
Yeah.
Just imagine I'm wearing the other
Yeah, I know who you are. Don't
my
worry.
other skins.
Oh, I just went to the wrong hole.
Response from who?
Alabaster in the mirror.
Oh, right, that.
Mirror
yeah.
bastard.
Aw,
Right.
he got rid of my fucking uranium rods. Bro should have shipped them back to me.
But the moles stole them.
I cannot force an opening. Need two-way passage. Fluid. I can't read this too far away. I'm not wearing my glasses. Wait, I'm just gonna like I'm gonna quickly slip through the mirror dimension.
Okay. See what's going on in there.
Yeah, because that's something I can do now. I
Yeah.
guess
Yeah, that's how it works.
it's just.
It's
I
just.
think it's just.
It's like the hardest
I
to
don't-
read text possible.
I don't respect the laws of reality.
Yeah, this is not happening. Hi, I'll not look. This isn't happening.
Time inversion.
Breaking through the
Reality.
wall.
Oops. What does it say?
I cannot force an opening. Need two-way passage. Fluid mana.
Oh,
What the fuck is fluid mana?
fluid
Like,
mama.
well, in Botania, mana is like in a pool, like it's liquid. So, Botania? Wait, that's the Botania gold shit.
Oh,
Like, you know how you put the gold powder shit on the floor. I spent too much time in Botania this season. You put it in that same pattern, and then you put a tree in the middle
Oh yeah, okay.
to get stuff.
Yeah, the gold
So
dust stuff, yeah.
maybe we do that,
Maybe we do
and
that.
then we get liquid. I have so much mana in me. I can probably do it.
Can we
I just-
drain you for mana?
I have a
Or
ring that has
if you
a
want
lot.
WebSMP,
Oh,
or
hi,
like-
Dave. I have so much mana in me. I'm mana rich.
Oh, his
Oh,
servers
you
are
should
full of
see how much
mana.
mana I have in.
Oh my.
I
have, like,
consume mana with my every
9
breath.
mana pools worth.
I have a ring of a greater band of mana. I don't know how much that is, but it's a lot.
Yeah, it's about. No, I think that's about 2.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I have a full greater band of mana too. You're not special.
Yeah.
We're all
pretty much
we're all mana rich.
We're rich.
Yeah, but no. If you have the mana mirror and then link a bunch of mana pools to the.
The mana mirror, you say?
Yes.
Smile.
I have a.
Okay, so what do we do with the How do we have a?
What is happening?
I'm gonna go check the thing at Kara's house, but it seems so far only Shrines has changed and mine.
I'm special.
I want to see the hole near my base.
Oh, that's we
Mine is
saw
the
it.
best looking one.
The what?
Because it's
What's
green.
happening?
We're
The
looking at
fishes.
holes.
What holes?
The fucking
holes.
cracks, brother.
The things that decay.
But
Bro.
Bob.
This guy forgot. He forgot.
I mean these things.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
you
Kara's
can-
is expanded.
if you go inside, you can see a
Kara's
man.
has expanded a decent amount actually. That's fun.
Oh, I love when the world doesn't load.
I'm just gonna commit mail fraud real quick. Hi, if you're in there, Kara.
Oh, there's a warden.
Yeah, he's chilling.
Okay, you're going there.
Okay, I think I need to go
Oh,
have a
my
conversation, so I'll be back later.
Have
Okay.
fun.
Look and quill.
Yeah, we'll re-explore that. Okay, free. Everybody want me. Wow. Let's go in the nether. In the nether. We gonna get? Am I gonna get told off for giving that guy the soul back? Because I was only one of several people that did that. Okay, wasn't all me. One day I'll cross this border. Yay. Okay, let's go try and find Kara's place. I'm really good at doing that. Kara's tower. Wow. Gibson, thank you to follow. How's it going? What's poppin', brother? Let's see. Don't know why that gave me such a jump scare. Okay, which is the way to Kara's? So that's dupes. Just go this way. I'm really bad at this. Really fine? Good. Good stuff. I'm glad for you. Sorry, I'm very absorbed in trying to find a location right now, and I'm really failing. it's like the least... Oh wait, this... Okay, it's definitely... Yeah, this way. The least intuitive nether hub we've ever had. IMO. The question? You're popping the questions this early? Hit me on a date first. You can certainly ask me a question as long as it's not anything to do with trying to sell me graphics. Which I suspect it might be. Okay. Kara's village is the right place. I don't know why I was just thinking of like a regular ass village, but just I might be talking to Soup, which is a whole other problem, but we'll get to it. We're just found by taste called Squid AG Games 2. It's a Squid Game series based on Minecraft. It'll have forged mods and texture packs. The prize is spot is not visible. The time series film. Sure, if you like. Sure. I mean, I speak a bit of Spanish, for sure. 700 days of Duolingo. I'm not very good at Minecraft, but... Hello, Kara. Or detective. She's probably not even here. She's probably talking to Soup. This is so sad. What have I just collected? Oh, I don't want these. Okie dokie. Gotcha. This does locked. Ah, let me in. Hey, any of that stuff I can sort out off stream, okay? Smile. Okay, I'm like out of her house and she's like, bitch, that's just like, oh, I didn't see that I'm at your house. I'll go back. I made my I made all the way over here. And that canvas is here. Oh, TP, okay. Go back to sleep. Old man. Hello?
Hello. Oh, hold on. I put all my keys in my backpack.
I'll peer at you through the bars.
There we go.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I wanted to talk to you.
Okay.
Because I got this note that I signed because I've had a bug where notes sometimes lose their stuff whenever I exit them. So I signed it to be safe.
Watch me for a while now. You're not just stripping color, you're warping the fabric of reality itself. You're unlike anything I've seen before. This may suppress it. Ew.
Yeah, and it came with that.
Shard of reality. Oh.
Yeah. You seem to know more about that than other people, so I figured I'd ask you and see what you
I'll
know
check it
about
out after stream, Gibson. Smile. I don't know what to make of that. I think what this is offering is that this necklace, this shard of reality, would suppress the warping of reality around you, the color loss.
Yeah.
If my interpretation is correct.
What's that all about too? Like the color loss?
Yeah. Are you asking because you can't see it, or are you asking because you're asking like why is that happening?
I wasn't aware it was a thing.
Mm.
It all looks the same to me. Like the grass and out front my door and the grass a mile away, it all looks the same.
I see. Okay. So if you
Yeah.
come outside with me, or you'll have to let me out, I think.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
Thank you. So where's a good point? Here we go. So if you come here,
Yeah.
there's a line here between the grey grass and the green grass. This grass over here is green. This grass over here is grey.
Oh, it all looks the same to me.
You may be colorblind, but definitely this area is very black and white to me.
I completely forgot the term. I was gonna say I'm whatever colorblind, so I can't see colors at all, but I can't remember the term. I completely forgot it.
I mean, total colorblindness. I guess if you can't see any colors.
Yeah.
But
They've got like special terms for them. I was gonna show off by whipping out this like $150 word, and then I completely forgot it. This is why you don't sleep.
Embarrassing.
Guys. That's what I know sleep does to you. You forget words.
It happens. It happens. But so I think, I mean, I haven't like been around in this area enough to know if it's spreading, and I guess if you can't tell the difference, you wouldn't know if it's spreading either. But I think this is implying that this black and whiteness is spreading out from you or from your base, I guess, and warping reality in some way to this this uncolored state. And I think this is offering to help prevent that, or suppress it rather. But what the warping is beyond color, I couldn't say. I don't know. It definitely feels funky, but I'm the right color here, so I think I'm still purple. So it hasn't affected me. Yeah, I can...
You're purple?
Allegedly, yeah. I mean, I also see color in a kind of funny way, so I'm maybe not the best person to ask in this instance. But yeah.
It didn't seem dangerous to you, this short of reality, did it?
I
I guess it's not gonna like kill me if I put it on, is it?
Let me have another look. Oh, it takes me so long to pick things up. I don't know why. This slips through my goopy hands.
Whenever you have more than like 2 people online, the server's TPS drops.
Yeah.
Like,
it definitely does something. I can tell you that much. Whether it's dangerous or not, I don't know. I've never seen something like this before. It feels very solidified. That's the best I can say. It's behind you.
no. It was like following your feet around, so I was like, oh, I'll grab it. It looks like the magnet's picking it up.
So you could try it out, see what it does, or I know we could run some experiments on it. Though I'm not great with science.
Yeah, I think the best person to like investigate it would probably be Soup, but I get the distinct feeling if I hand it over to Soup, I'd probably never see it again.
I suspect so. I suspect it also might be used for unsavory purposes, so...
Yeah.
If Alabaster were around, I suggest maybe him, because it is some sort of like relic, but he's still in the mirror dimension.
I gotta go throw it through the mirror now.
Yep. Oh, he did leave a message in the mirror, so
Oh, okay.
we had a look at that a bit ago, but you probably want to go read that as well. It's something to do with like fluid mana, and like he can't open the gateway, he needs like a double-edged gateway or something. Oh, I forget.
Okay.
There's also a lot of other stuff going on, but I need to update you on something actually that happened recently, because it involves you, kind of. Well, you were here last week, but you didn't see like what happened, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically this guy showed up, and he was like hanging out on your bridge, and we like spoke to him.
He didn't jump, did he? I've had that happen a lot lately.
No, surprisingly, I think he kind of wanted to after like interacting with us for 5 minutes, but luckily no. We did spleef him though.
Out of character,
Mm-hmm.
I thought it'd be funny if I didn't put the guardrails up very high, because like back then they probably didn't have as many safety standards.
Yeah.
Like suicide jumpers and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And for whatever fucking reason, every time I'm in this area, wandering craters spawn at the very top and just fall off.
Oh.
So like,
Well, it's serving a purpose, I guess.
yeah. Like, they don't really spawn anywhere else, but they'll spawn at the very top of it anytime I'm nearby and just jump off.
Weird.
And it's never the water side. Like, half of that bridge, like, a good half of that bridge is over water, so they wouldn't take damage, and they always just jump off the side that kills them. So, like, I have to assume it's intentional.
One can only assume. Maybe it's just one wandering trader stuck in like a death loop cycle of just like
Yeah.
he wants to die so bad, but he cannot.
Yeah, the vestiges gave Wandering Trader a soul, and he doesn't know what to do with it.
But yes, speaking of, this guy showed up, Vestige Daddy there, and he was like, give me my soul back, you guys are lesser than us, and he was kind of a dick, to be honest, but he was basically like, we'll tell you like information in exchange for the soul back, which I guess is his soul. I don't know if he 100% confirmed that, but that's kind of what we can interpret. So we figured it would probably be like a good opportunity to get some information and maybe like learn more about this whole situation. So we did break into your vault and steal the soul and give it back to him. So I figured you probably should know about that.
Okay.
Let's see, and Val clicked it. but that's
I
normal.
think Valk had already licked it when I played
Falk has
it,
looked at it
so
several
it's-
times. Yeah, it was quite sloppy. So that happened. So basically, what we learned was from that, he works for like an organization, and he's like a technician for them, technician VD from the message. That's him, right?
Mhm.
And he like their like goal is to get like true immortality. So like everyone here is like part of that experiment to get immortality. And God, I'm really bad at recapping things. Basically he like built these worlds. They call them strands. This is strand 4, the 4th iteration of these worlds. And the souls are also part of this investigation. It's like he called it like the Soul Project. And they're part of this investigation into true immortality. So only the people who are in the experiment have souls, which means technically the one doesn't have a soul, as far as we know. But Alabaster should, which is interesting. I don't know if we ever want to use that for more information. I don't know. But basically, that's kind of... Something happened. That's kind of all the important bits. Oh, and his boss is named Shuri, and they don't get along. They have like beef. So he was like, you know, if you want to like go, something bad is happening. Something very bad is happening. The sun is stuck.
Oh.
It's fine. We'll pretend it's not happening. But anyway, he's got like beef with his boss. They like don't get along. They're like they like disagree on like what to do in this experiment. So he was like amicable to further discussion if we wanted to like go against her. And he was like, Entropy, you know how to call me if you want to communicate again. And I was like, I don't, but okay. So apparently I do know how to do that, or I've done it before, but I don't remember, so smile. But yeah, that was basically like the whole gist of it. So he has his soul back now, and he like buggered off. But that's, yeah. I think that's pretty much everything. But we did break into your house, like, my bad. Well, technically I didn't break into your house, but you know, I was there, so I figured you should know.
Yeah. Yeah. I do wish you hadn't broken into my house, but seeing as we got at least some information out of it, I won't hold it against you guys, and I have the sneaking suspicion that the locks on my doors are more of a hindrance than, like, actual security.
Yeah, I think you meant wanting to hide the keys a little better. But, yeah.
Speaking of River, I can hear Falk, but I can't see him.
He's there.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. I noticed that the keys in my desk are missing. Do you happen to have them on you, Valk? Because I saw in your video you were the person who took them out of the desk. So.
But. Oh.
If you crouch, it turns off the magnet.
You're right, it does. It also makes me pick them up.
Thanks, Valk.
Hmm.
Here we go. I'll go put these all back later. Yeah, Soup was trying to like investigate and couldn't find them.
Maybe put them in a slightly safer location next time.
Yeah, I added those trapdoors and then I logged off and I didn't log back on for a long time, so I just hopped on like a little while before Saturday and just threw them in my desk drawer so you technically get the stuff.
Thank you.
But
but
yeah,
I think that's
I made the
everything.
mistake of buying Skyrim, so I'm
Rip.
not playing as much Minecraft.
Understandable. Oh, I want to play Skyrim. Okay, it's fine. We won't play Skyrim. Oh, my elbow hurts. Oh, what's that? Dude, I'm dying.
That's Skyrim elbow.
Me when I think about playing the Skyrim of elbow affliction. Dude, I'm probably getting like tennis elbow. It's fine. I'll get over it. But anyway, I think that's all the recap for that day. we like talked about it a bit more. I don't think I missed anything today, Valk. Valk was ill yesterday. Maybe he was not going to talk today. But I think that's everything that on that front.
Yeah. From what I watched about this video, I think that's everything.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't quite manage to finish it before I went. Fuck, I'm tired and just went to bed last night. So.
Understandable. Valk sometimes misses the lore stuff in his videos in exchange for the funny stuff, which is fine. But if it's not in the video, it's on the wiki. Smile.
If it's not on the wiki, it won't be.
And it won't be.
Don't ask.
It won't ever be. There's a lot of stuff that's not on the wiki. But that is, because I put it there. Let's see. So yeah,
I need to work on my wiki page more. I started writing it and I was like, fuck, I don't know how to describe my character's personality. I touched it for a week.
Real. I mean, you can skip the bits you don't want to fill out.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what her personality is. Like literally all the writing I have for this character is a detective.
Personality,
I scrapped
detective.
everything
Appearance,
else.
detective. History, detective.
Yeah. It's like I scrapped everything else because it was annoying and in the way.
Real.
Like details is a detective. Appearance looks like a noir detective. Functionality is a detective.
Well, so I don't know what you want to do about your shot. That's up to you, but that's my thoughts.
Yeah. I might take it to the one and see if he knows anything about it.
That's a good idea. I'm sure he's gonna be very normal about it.
Yeah, I feel like worst case scenario, he's gonna lie about it.
Yeah.
Rather than the worst case scenario with Soup, where it gets turned into a big laser gun and pointed at my house. So.
Yeah. Soup.
Valk might know something about it. Do you want to look at this thing, Valk? I preferably don't eat it, but you can lick it, I guess.
Quite intense lick there.
Not entirely sure you're supposed to use your teeth when you lick things.
Damn, wish somebody told me that a few years ago.
And I've got to add
Has bite marks, yeah.
Yeah.
What does it taste of, boy?
Yeah. Give us the exact chemical makeup, Valk. You know, if anyone could like eat something and tell you exactly what its chemical makeup would be, it'd be Valk.
Truly. So there's people that can like look at tree rings and tell you exactly how old it is.
I mean,
Blueberries.
You just count them.
I can't count. It's very impressive to me.
Fair enough. Blueberries.
Blueberries. Well, that's my report. There's also a creepy location in my house now, with the warden in it.
Yeah. For what it's worth, the warden's either like deaf as well as blind, or no AI. So like.
He did blast me a couple times, so he's not like completely deaf.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe he just didn't like me. I don't know. Maybe he didn't like my aura.
I was sneaking around and being careful, and I got attacked by stuff and completely forgot about him. I was just like fully like sprint jumping around, so. And because he didn't attack me, I figured he was like no AI or something, but no. From what you said, seems like he's a real dude.
Yeah, sadly. He seems mostly no AI, but sometimes he doesn't like me very much. That's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's everything. So, yippee!
You didn't happen to recognize the handwriting on the note, did you?
I can't read handwriting.
Fair enough.
I also didn't read the note subreddit, so.
Yeah. Oh no, I meant the strange note.
Oh, the strange note.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I do or not.
I will toss it to you again.
I don't think so. Definitely an American. I'll tell you that much.
I didn't even think to look at the spelling.
Well, there's no
That feels-
handwriting, so I'm gonna look at something.
Yeah.
All I can tell you that they're an American.
Yeah.
So that narrows it down quite substantially.
That does. Actually. Hey Val, did you write this note? That wants me to show him the note.
Don't bite this one.
Yeah, paper's not good for cats, I don't think.
You'll get a blockage. I taught you yesterday about enemas. You'll have to learn more about them soon. Oh. Hope you remember what that page said. Oh.
Yeah, so next, I guess to go see Alabaster, and after that, I think I gotta go throw rocks at Harp the Noob's house.
Understandable. Enjoy.
Yeah. I haven't interacted with Harp all that much this season. I gotta be a little bit of a pain in the ass.
So true.
I mean, I voted for him.
My president.
Better than any of the real life presidents.
Real. Valk, I hope you never get shot. Alright, well, with that, I'll leave you, unless you have any other... Oh, uh-oh. Meow. Real.
I mean, it was a pumpkin bullet, so
Yummy.
nice and pumpkin spicy. Tastes like Halloween.
Wow.
Yeah, oh,
Oh.
he's levitating.
Wow.
Do you think Valk is like Cat Jesus?
I'd like to believe so. He's definitely something. There's definitely something not normal about him. Look at those big empty eyes.
There's a fucking gilt bird over there.
Ugh, this guy. What's up, Gilf?
Do you think he
Give
tastes
your
like
group-
rotisserie chicken, or do you think he just tastes old?
Dry ass chicken. I don't even know what he is. He's not, because he's not alabaster. Like, is he physically a bird, or is he just like something, you know?
Well, I mean, we do have Valk here.
There's another one. Meow. Val, can you
I feel
taste...
like we're just in like the migration pathway for WebSMP members.
This is what it's normally like at my house, to be honest. Val, can you taste alabaster and see what he tastes like if it's like dry chicken? We can't hear you, by the way, if you're in a group. Very dry. Ooh, dry chicken. You know, I'm just gonna join the group. Hi. You kill yourself.
Aw.
We
We were chatting shit.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I was updating
Your mom, on the
the
other
detective
hand-
on all the law.
Your mom, on the other hand, does not suck me good and hard through my jorts.
Please never speak again.
Yeah, I was updating the detective on all the recent law. All I've been doing today has been talking to people about recent law.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Has been fun?
No.
Why?
Too much talking. I have a swollen tonsil.
Give me a second. I'm gonna break into your
Can I
house, Cara.
poke it?
Oh, I did
Oh,
also. I
that
just
was a
also
bomb.
let Kara know that we broke into her house, and also recap all
Like-
that happening. Yeah.
I like the slabs.
Thanks. I'm finding out furniture.
I
I
can't.
like live, laugh, investigate.
I still haven't found the keys.
Are you smoking?
Yeah, I had to get them back from Valk. They
Oh.
weren't where they were supposed to be. I was gonna log on after like I had the conversation with you,
Okay.
and then I was just like, "But Skyrim."
But Skyrim.
So I played Skyrim instead.
Congrats.
Oh, I got my first nuke.
You're Oppenheimer now. Yay.
I have another 2. Yay!
Yay. You have a lot of eggs in your fridge.
Damn. That's a lot of egg.
Egg.
I don't like eggs.
I mean, if you think that's
You're
a lot
wrong
of
for
eggs,
that.
you should
They taste too
come
much
out
like
back
egg.
here and see what I've
No
got
way.
over here. Like,
What
I
are
had
you
to
going to-
source.
I can't eat egg
I know.
anymore either.
I had to source the eggs
Oh
for your
my.
house somehow.
That's at least 3 eggs.
I've got a void tier full of like I think 3,000 or 4,000 now.
Every time someone
Huh.
mentions a food, I just have to think, ugh, can't eat that anymore. Yay.
What about asbestos?
Could probably eat asbestos, to be honest. Probably would
Yay!
do me better than eggs.
We found more today.
That's awesome. I'm happy for
We
you.
dug it up. Thank you.
Can you eat chicken?
Yeah, I can eat chicken.
Chicken's great.
Chicken
Chicken's
is-
my favorite food.
All I eat is chicken and rice. Literally all I
had,
eat.
the worst chicken sandwich the other day.
Yeah.
Ow.
Made
I
me
want
shit
chicken.
myself almost.
I want
That's
chicken so
sad.
bad.
I have chicken tikka
Chicken.
in my fridge.
Chicken tikka.
I haven't
have
slept
some?
well. No, kill yourself. Oh, sorry. That was
Why?
mean.
Just like put them in an envelope and send it over.
It might be a little bit mushy by the time it gets there.
It's
Soggy.
okay.
Soggy
Okay.
envelope.
I was gonna say I trust UPS, but I don't.
Imagine getting like a wet envelope and you open it and it's just gone off chicken.
A wet transatlantic envelope full of soggy chicken tikka.
Somehow I
My
don't
dream.
think it would get through. Like,
Customs, yeah.
yeah.
They yelled at my
Oh,
grandma for trying to
wet
take grapes
envelope.
on the plane. Grapes. Girl, leave her alone.
I'm surprised I get through customs.
Imagine getting through customs.
I have
They almost didn't
oh,
let me through.
I have to fly to
Oh my
America
God.
next month. I don't wanna. It's so far. Oh, there it goes. I knew it was gonna happen eventually. Was it just me? Or was it everybody? I feel like it might be just me.
See if there's like unusual
Crash.
shapes on your body.
Yeah.
Well, he apparently his cock was too big and they stopped him and patted him down.
Yeah, so
What?
Wait, that happened
they
to me.
switch it
My boobs were
based
too
on your
big.
Gender. Yeah, they switch it based on your gender. So like, if they like perceive you as a woman, they switch it to that and they scan you and they find like a cock and balls. They go, oh shit, must be a bomb. And then
I call
they
mine the
fucking,
bomb.
Like pat your ass down and search you for it.
I actually very rarely get stopped, which is funny because I have multiple metals in me. But I think it's on like a register somewhere, so maybe they're chill about it.
I usually get pulled aside quite often during the TSA check just because, like, sir, we need to touch your penis. I'm like, okay. thank you.
Please let me
I
touch your
have never,
penis.
I have never been pulled aside
What is
ever.
America even about? What is America
How do you-
about?
Touching penis.
How do you get pulled aside?
My
I
grandma
also
always gets pulled
run
aside,
They
sometimes.
talk
like every
to you
single
and be
time.
like, hey,
So
we
I
gotta
Are you a
talk.
terrorist?
yeah, American TSA is basically the worst security force in the world in that they make flying absolutely fucking miserable,
Yep.
and they have done absolutely nothing to prevent terrorist attacks.
Yep.
Like, it hasn't even decreased since they were implemented. If anything, it's
Oh my
increased, because
God.
now you have to go through the fucking TSA, and if anything's gonna make you want to take down a fucking plane, it's that shit.
Is it a fun experience?
No. You're
No.
stu-
No.
I'll paint the
It
experience for
depends
you,
how rowdy
Soupcup.
they get.
I'll paint
Okay.
my experience for you of flying to America. You get on the
Uh-huh.
plane in the UK. You just all walk through and you just get on the plane, right? It's chill.
Uh-huh.
And you're on the flight for 8 hours-ish, generally. You know, you're
Oh, no.
uncomfortable. If you're like me,
Yeah.
you're extremely uncomfortable because I'm fat and they don't make seats for people bigger than a size 2. So that's not fun.
Yeah.
You've been trapped in the same seat for like hours and hours, and even though you're not particularly tall, your knees hurt because they make the seats for like nobody. Nobody in the world can fit in these seats, to be clear.
Yeah, I hate them.
They're
so
awful.
much.
They
I
were
think-
contemplating making a plane you had to stand on. Like,
Oh
you
my
just
God.
Stood, like,
What the fuck?
basically, like, ass to the guy in front of you's penis. Like everyone just, like,
We're
crammed
cuddling,
in, like,
we're
fucking,
hugging.
Like, sardines.
Yeah, that's what we're doing, I promise.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
They scrapped those plans after they became public, and people were like rightfully pissed. But like they were actually considering just getting rid of the seats and just making you stand. Like,
Incredible.
Like on a bus.
I suppose if it's like
if
if it's like an hour-long flight, that's probably fine. I wouldn't be too bothered about that. But like,
I would.
I'd be a little bothered, but I wouldn't be like too bothered. As long as it was cheap. But like, anyway, the point is, you're on this plane for 8 hours, right? It's miserable. You're having a terrible time. Your phone ran out of battery. It's the worst. You get off the plane, finally. Everything hurts so bad. Now you have the fun task of standing in a line for 5 hours in the blistering
5
heat.
hours?
I have stood in the line for 5 hours before.
What the fuck?
In the blistering heat of summer. You're with your elderly grandparents who just want to sit down and have a cup of tea, as do you. And you stand in line for 5 hours, and eventually you approach the desk. Okay, you approach the guy at the desk, and this guy is pissed to even be alive. He's pissed that you exist. He's pissed that he exists. He's pissed that planes exist as a concept. He's just so mad at everything, and he
they really
harasses
are
you.
the horny plane people for TSA.
He asks you every single question he can think of that is like vaguely related. He like makes your grandma like climb up like to put her hand on the scanner. She's too short to reach it. She can't lift her arm above her head because she had an injury before. She tells him this. He says, "I don't care. You have to do it anyway. You have to lift your grandma up to put her on the scanner, to put her hand on the
Oh
scanner."
my god.
And then you leave this line and you go into another line. And you do it again for some reason. And then you end up in baggage check. And then you still have to wait for your bag because it takes 8 hours. And you're in the worst airport in the world. I won't say which airport, but it's very bad, the one I go to. And by the time you eventually arrive at your home, you want to kill everybody in the world. So that's the
Yeah,
American
right.
airport experience. And you fly to Europe, you know, it's a nice little like 2-hour jaunt maybe. You get off the plane, you walk out into Paris, France. There's no
Okay.
line.
The longest, like, I've complained because I've been in, like, house control for, like, 35 minutes.
I'm never going to the US.
Do not go to America. I don't know why my family moved there. I can't.
Why are you
Especially
coming
hearing
here?
those
I don't want
don't
to.
come.
stories.
Unfortunately, I do
Right.
love my family and I want to visit them, and also mainly the dogs. But at the same time, is it
Mainly
worth
dogs.
it? Mainly the dogs. Is it
Yeah.
worth it?
No.
I don't know.
Have you seen what's going on right now?
I-
Leave,
hon-
run.
Honestly,
Wait, my
like,
mom-
this is probably the last time I'm coming over. Like, this is it for me.
Yeah, that's real. My mom
It
has to
might
go,
also be the last time you be here.
True, also.
my mom has to go for business next month, and it's like, oh god, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, like put all your social media accounts on like private before you go, like just to be safe.
Yeah. They ask you for you have to fill out a form called an ESTA, right? Which is like you're allowed to travel there form. And they make you like put your social media accounts on there. I did not put my social media accounts on there.
But
Dude,
you're an influencer.
I'm a social media influencer. But I don't
my
need the
God.
TSA to see me posting about Empereg on Tumblr. It's not
Yes.
necessary.
You posted about what
I
on
know,
Tumblr?
but like if I did.
I have never seen, I was gonna say, I've never seen
I
that
don't actually,
ever.
to be clear, I don't actually post about Empreg, but like, you know,
You should,
it's
though.
similar to the kind of stuff I do post.
Of course
so
you would say that, chemist.
maybe I should post more about Empreg.
So,
I don't want that on my TL.
Oh, my bad.
You can
ironically,
unfollow.
I do have a post about mpreg that I've been like trying to work up the courage, but it's not like a horny thing. It's more like it's just like, hey, this is a weird thing I've noticed, and like I'm gonna complain about it now.
Hey, I'll post it for
You're
you.
like mpreg.
It's like mpreg is not like a kink I'm into or anything, and like I generally try to keep like sexual not safe for work content off of my blog. I'm a little bit less stringent about like gore and like people on wheelie chairs standing on them and spinning and stuff.
Yeah, it's not compliant.
Yeah, it's like not safe for work is such a big category. Like I keep the sex stuff off of my blog mostly because one, I'm not really into that stuff, so like it just doesn't interest me often enough that it really comes into play. And when it does, it's just like, well, technically that's titties, so I'll just like keep it off my blog. Like,
Technically titties.
like my friends might want to look at my blog like while they're at work or something. And, like,
Oh, God.
I don't think they mind the like rabbit guy being beheaded, but like they probably don't want to see titties.
I want to see titties, so.
Of course you do.
Depends on the mood.
I
Yeah.
kind of just do what I want on Tumblr.
I don't post any like horny images, but I think some of the text posts I reblog might be a little risque on occasion. They are
Everyone
usually
is
about
aware
like
of my
biting
social
people,
media
torturing
presence.
people sexually.
Yeah,
hashtag.
me too.
Everyone is
Yeah,
aware
Lord.
of my social media presence.
Listen, you can
Yes,
look this up.
everyone is.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
You can open our Tumblrs and find out. This is not like a secret.
Not. I think mine's linked.
Yeah, I think mine is probably linked to my card, I imagine.
I need to,
I know
like,
my art.
You have to
blog
look
is
for
just
mine.
links for mine.
Oh, also, minor complaint, semi-related cards. I have to make, like, a profile, a portfolio for my writing and English class,
Yeah.
and he's making me fucking use Adobe.
Oh.
It is the worst fucking, like, experience I've ever had making a website, and I've coded one from mostly scratch before. Like, that was more fun and intuitive than this shit.
Real.
Because I just looked up, hey, how do I make a header in HTML? And I was like, oh, okay, this is how I do it. And I copy pasted the code. This shit is like, oh, how do I add a new thing? Oh, okay, I have to like delete this thing and then click this like plus sign that appears somewhat semi-randomly around the page. It feels like
Yep.
it's in like the center of the element, but it feels like it's kind of random wherever the hell it appears. And that's not even to mention all the like AI shit Adobe tries to do. It's like I really don't feel comfortable uploading my writing to this website at all.
Mhm.
On the bright side, it's my Rickroll essay.
Of course.
Nice.
The classic
yeah,
Rickroll
teacher gave
essay.
me an assignment I felt was incredibly stupid, and so rather than doing it seriously, I Rickrolled them.
As you should.
Perfect.
Yeah, it was you have to write a narrative, but this wasn't like the actual definition of narrative. This was some other fucking definition that I feel like
It's a
we
good
only got
word
half
thing.
of because it wasn't really a functional definition. It was like you write about yourself was like the definition of narrative. It's like
That's not what that
guess-
means.
Yeah, I guess that's part of it, but that's not the whole thing. I feel like there's more to it than that. Anyways, I had to write about how a song of my choice interfered with, like, represented my life. It was like, my life's a fucking train wreck, man. There isn't a song that represents this shit. My Chemical Romance is too cheerful about it, man. Also, I don't listen to emo bands. Like, aside from a few songs that I'm like, wait, that was fucking My Chemical Romance? Like, I don't listen to those guys. Like, I don't listen to Linkin Park, man.
I still get Linkin Park and Green Day songs mixed up all the time because their sound is very similar.
Yeah.
They are kind of similar.
It's like, where do I find the song about being homeless in a hotel room and giving myself food poisoning?
Yeah, probably Linkin
I
Park. Something.
feel like that was pretty indicative of, like, my life experience. Yeah, it's a real funny story. Every morning I'd go out and I'd get, like, Earl Grey tea, and this is when I became, like, real big on tea drinking, because I was watching a YouTuber who's real big on tea drinking, so I was like, fuck it, I'll get a cup of tea from, like, the breakfast menu at this hotel we're staying at, because we don't have a house at the moment. and I'd do that every morning. One morning I forgot to drink the tea, and about like a month later, this during like the longest stay we'd ever did in a consecutive hotel, I found that same cup of tea. I was like, oh, there's my morning tea, and I drank it, and I was like, ugh.
Oh.
And there was like mold and shit floating on top of it, and I was unwell
It was
for
like a
like
great
that
experience.
entire day. It doesn't help that I'm allergic to mold, so I was having an allergic reaction on top of just generic food poisoning.
I would argue that pretty much everyone is allergic to mold, just sort of inherently. I know
Oh,
it
no,
is.
like,
I know it's a separate allergy, but like
Yeah.
also like I think most people would
I-
arguably be allergic to mold.
So if I go into a room
I'm
with like
immune.
slightly moldy clothes, I start going into anaphylaxis.
Ah, great.
Yeah. My lungs just completely start shutting down.
Which I would say is not the normal experience, actually.
Mhm.
No.
Yeah, no.
Well, my
This-
normal experience of mold is
Psychedelic.
delusions. So we all have our mold experiences.
Yeah, no, I'm talking like bread mold, not black mold.
Mm.
Like moldy bread will straight up kill me. Thankfully, it's not a penicillin allergy. Like I don't react to penicillin. Thank fuck. I just react to the spores.
Yay.
Yay!
I'm allergic to penicillin.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. Congrats.
Congratulations.
For you.
I'm surprised at
As far
how
as
few
I'm-
allergies I have, like considering, you know, the otherwise state of my being.
Yeah.
God
You're
just
gonna
had to
feed
despair
you
you for that one.
Specific fruit.
Literally just kiwi and like latex. That's it. Which apparently are connected, which is weird.
Oh hey, yeah,
Huh.
me too.
Hey, cool.
Yeah. I got like
You're
the
feeding
worst
with
fucking
kiwis.
latex allergy in the world, not because it's like particularly severe, it's honestly like nothing. It's a nothing allergy. It just doesn't care. Like latex, artificial rubber, it doesn't care. It's like, hey, that looks kinda shiny. I think that's latex. It's like, that's steel.
That's not how that worked.
That's not
Yeah.
right.
It's like, are you sure you're a latex allergy? It's like, yep, I'm the only allergy you have besides mold. It's like, okay. Why are you reacting to the nylon gloves?
I get it really bad with like PVA glue, and we used to like just pour PVA glue all over our hands in high school, like so you could like peel it off. Sometimes my skin came off with the PVA glue. And I was like, that's normal, right? Surely.
Intentional.
That's supposed to
That's
happen.
why people are doing this, obviously.
Definitely. It's exfoliating.
Yeah, it's I got a watch for Christmas. It was like a Darth Vader watch. I thought it was really cool. It had like glow in the dark hands and everything. I couldn't wear it because after I wore it for a day, I couldn't take it off.
Oh.
My wrist had swelled so much my skin was coming out like of the like latch to hold the watch on.
Oh. Dang.
It wasn't latex. It was specifically latex-free rubber. But it was apparently whatever part of latex I'm allergic to, it was close enough. Yeah, I cannot wear socks. Like, I have to get latex, like, completely, like, latex-free socks. Like, even, like, really low latex or, like, no latex, like, elastic socks, will, like, give me rashes and shit, so...
Damn.
Yeah. On the bright side, I do live, like, basically next to the equator now, so I can just wear sandals all the time, because it gets to, like, maybe 70 degrees in the winter.
Yeah, those are made of plastic too.
Well, yeah. Yeah, they are, unless you buy the leather ones.
That is true. Rainbow sandals are a very good brand, actually. They're a bit expensive, but they're very nice.
Okay.
I've been wearing the same pair of trainers since high school. I think it's probably about time I get some new ones, but they're so
Probably.
expensive.
Yeah, so the two pairs of shoes I have are cheap flip-flops I got to replace my sandals when they wore out. And a pair of steel-toe, like, 20-pound boots. That are, like, size 14.5, so, like, they're extra heavy. They're work boots. They're meant for, like, construction and shit. They're, like, incredibly heavy-duty. And I bought them because I like work boots, because I grew up on a farm and everything. I wore work boots like all the time. So work boots just kind of feel like tennis shoes to me.
Oh.
They feel comfortable, and I don't ever notice that they weigh like 20 pounds each until I take them off.
Yeah, I own 3 pairs of shoes. It's those trainers that I've had for many years now. I have a pair of steel-toed wellies and a pair of steel-toed boots, which I buy neither of because they're very uncomfortable. But
Yeah.
I got them.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, I'm going to a wedding. What are my clothing options? It's like, I only own jeans and t-shirts, so I guess I'll pick a black t-shirt with no design. I won't wear my ratty-ass army jacket unless it's below freezing. Footwear, what do we have? Incredibly worn-out flip-flops that I just need to, like, replace, probably. And incredibly beat-up, like, 7-year-old, like, leather boots. Huh.
Choices,
Why do I not
choices.
get invited to things anymore? Yeah, I cannot stand formal wear, so I
Real?
don't exactly hate the situation.
Yeah, my main footwear is primarily the Doc Martens leather.
I never would have guessed.
I have a pair of Vans. I don't really wear them unless it's summertime and it's hot anyway. I can't really wear them to work though because canvas and chemicals don't work well together.
Mhm.
I then have a couple like hiking boots. I don't really wear them anymore just to hike. What else? 2 different pairs of like formal dress shoes, set in brown, set in black. Yeah, relatively normal.
Yeah, I'm fairly similar. I usually wear like platform docs, although I'm probably gonna get some like secondhand ones because oh my god, the blister on my foot is so painful from them. Other than that, I have like trainers I wear. I kind of left them at Dave's place, so I don't have them anymore. So I borrowed my sister's. Then what the fuck else do I have?
Dave stole them.
His trainers.
And I
now.
have, yes, I have like, I have a pair of like 4-inch heels and some like Edwardian reproduction ones, which I got from a charity shop. I think that's about all I have. I have some like hiking shoes as well, which I've been wearing for fieldwork stuff.
I gotta say,
Right.
Doc Martens are probably some of the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn.
Mm-hmm.
They are so supportive and they like mold to the feet really easily. As well as like the amount of cushion they have is just so nice.
Yeah, I've been thinking of getting some just secondhand like actual leather ones. Because I think that'd be better than vegan leather ones.
100%.
Yeah, like, from like my perspective, like, secondhand leather is like the cow was like that, like, the cow was already basically like processed, we'll say,
Yeah.
for like the leather and everything, and someone already contributed to that process and everything. So like, you're not like contributing to harm to the world by buying it, and if anything, you're helping reduce waste, which I'd argue is better than just letting them like rot in a landfill somewhere if they're still perfectly serviceable.
Yeah, that's what I think as well.
Yeah, all my leather goods have lasted so much longer than anything else that I almost exclusively buy leather.
Yeah, leather's ridiculous. Like, just how like durable and like how useful it can be. Like, you can waterproof it really easy.
Yeah, 100%.
But like, also like waterproofing it by hand is weird because like the best tool for like if you want to like close the pores in your leather is literally a chunk of bone.
It is.
Like, wood wears out in splinters, metal will damage the leather. They've got plastic ones, but they break after a few years. If you use like a piece of bone to like polish the leather and close the pores, it'll just get better over time. Like, it just becomes like smoother and shinier and better at polishing the leather over time. And it takes forever to wear out. And it just kind of weird because there's like so many things like that in like arts and crafts where it's like, yeah, technically modern technologies offered replacements for these, but like also the thing we've been using since the Stone Age is just better still.
Hmm.
It's like, oh well, I'd like to replace this. What can I replace it with? Well, your options are plastic or bone, and it's like, huh? Why? It's like nothing else works. Apparently this like relatively simple sounding task of just like rubbing leather to make the pores close, like it requires like hyper specific material qualities, and only bone and plastic really hold up. And plastic doesn't really hold up because it's plastic. It does what plastic does best, which is be disposable. So
Mhm.
yeah, I like learning about like old like artisan type crafts and things. But I just find it really interesting. So
Yeah, I do love leatherworking. I want to do more of it personally. It's been a while though. That being said, it definitely is a skill that doesn't really age, I feel like.
Mhm.
It only ages you.
100%. Telling people I'm a tanner is weird. But also a fun fact about myself, so if I ever need to bring something up for like a work icebreaker or anything, it's very easy.
yeah, I've been learning, but like most of this year, I've been learning about like Neolithic practices and like how they make tools and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Not from any sort of like, oh, I'm interested in like archaeology perspective. Honestly, it's just like I like making things and I like learning how people make things. And I wanted to learn how to make a bow and arrow, so it's like, alright. If I ever get lost in the woods, I probably can't forge metal because, you know, I'm not a fantasy dwarf, so like I don't know how to do that just like from birth. And also I can't like dig through stone with my bare hands, so I probably need like, you know, the intermediary step where you learn stoneworking first. And so I was like, alright, I'm gonna learn a bit about how you like make tools out of stone and stuff, and I've just kind of fallen down a rabbit hole about like, oh, here's how you work with stone, here's how you nap and stuff, and it's just real interesting.
It is. It really is.
Yeah, for context, because I used a weird word there. Nap in this case is spelled with a K. It's oh, I think I've crashed my game.
Oh.
No, I turned on shaders.
Same thing, really.
Kinda.
It's spelled like that, I think. It's been a while since I've seen it written down.
I've done that before. It's cool.
Yeah.
I have like the tool I made on my shelf at home.
Yeah, I wanna make a like kitchen knife out of it, but like on one hand,
Ooh,
like
yeah.
that seems really cool. On the other hand, I'm a bit worried about getting a piece of rock in my meal.
Mm.
Crunchy.
Yeah, I am trying to like go vegetarian, so that'll like reduce the like chance of it, I imagine, because like, you know, obsidian's probably a lot easier to see against like green and orange than it is like dark brown.
Mhm.
So like it probably reduced the chance of it. Also, I probably won't be working obsidian because like I believe that's harder than flint, but like not harder as in like more durable, but harder as in more challenging. But I'm not 100% sure. Probably more expensive, definitely, because I think there's flint in my yard. I need to like test it though. I don't remember how to check if it's flint or not. I guess I could hit it with a piece of metal and see if it sparks.
I went to a flint mine once in Wales.
Oh.
It was fun. I climbed around the edge of a cave.
That's normal.
I've gone to a few places where obsidian just kind of like is everywhere. Because like California and Arizona have just a ton of like deserts that just have a shit full of it.
I fucking love obsidian.
Yeah, obsidian's really cool. I kind of wish you could use it more like you do in real life in Minecraft.
Mm.
Just rather than it being like a really durable block that's used for portals. It's like
You tell me that's not how it works in real life?
Yeah,
You clearly never tried it.
Believe it or
Clearly.
not, if you bite into obsidian, it doesn't break your teeth. I mean, it might actually. I don't know
depends.
how good you
It
are.
doesn't feel very good from personal experience.
Yeah. Yeah, obsidian's not something I've ever had. I was like, oh, this is obsidian, and then I was like, wait, no, that's coal. And then I ate the coal instead. So
I feel like eating coal is worse.
no, no.
No?
There's water in my mouth, so technically I don't get black lung.
Oh, great.
So, you know, I
Lucky
would not
you.
be the first person in my family to die from black lung, so it's not a
That's-
big deal.
That's fine, maybe.
Yeah,
You
I come
need to
from a
educate.
line of coal miners, so
I keep needing to educate, specifically, ceramics people. Be like, I need you, for the love of God, to stop slathering your arms in, clay and everything, because you're gonna give yourself black lung. It's a surprisingly common thing from people doing ceramics. People get lung disease because like, well, didn't think this through.
yeah. But on the other hand, clay's so tasty.
I'll quote my inorganic chemistry book. Frequent clay eating is not advised.
But not bad.
I
Yeah,
do
yeah.
kind of want to sink my teeth into it, but it really doesn't taste good.
No, it looks like it should, but it doesn't.
It really doesn't. It's like kind of obviously it's muddy. It just tastes muddy, which makes
Yeah.
sense because it kind of
It's
is.
mud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not actually, but
Honestly, I kind of wish I've had more
actually.
of a chance to like taste
Alright.
clay.
Where's the image?
If I had like more opportunity to taste clay, I could probably like determine the quality of the clay by taste alone, and that'd be at least a cool thing to bring up at parties. It's like, yeah, bring me some clay, and I tell you what quality is, and I just shove it in my mouth.
There we go.
yeah. Fun fact about Sorry, I think I just messed something up. I did. Okay. Fun fact about clay is if you eat it, it specifically shuts down your intestines.
Mhm.
Because it will coat the God, I can't remember the term right now.
Throat coat.
But it coats the parts that absorb nutrients effectively. And you just can no longer absorb nutrients when you're eating. So, you know, great for dieting. But actually, what are those parts called? Small intestine. Oh, wait.
I just like clay. I had a brief hyperfixation on it.
That makes sense.
Like
Ah, yeah, I was right.
1-1 and 2-1 clays, like the different kinds of how it would be like. I don't know. They cause like a lot of issues, specifically when some of them get waterlogged, because it causes the ground to swell.
How do you feel
And-
about the soil triangle?
I love the soil triangle. We only really use like 2 parts of it. At least in archaeology, apparently. Like, I don't think loam ever gets used.
No,
ever.
loam's my favorite. I like
I
a
like
sandy
silt
loam.
the most.
Oh, with silt it's
I
good.
like silt. I also love clay because flaky particles. Yippee.
Yippee.
The way you draw it in like geological like diagrams and such is so fun. It's just like little dash dot dash dot.
The part of the intestine I was thinking of is plural villi, singular villus.
Oh, my villas.
You got quite a lot of them.
My villasai.
That would be villi.
Nope, villasai. Nope. Hi, Worm. Worm 9/11 is happening right now.
Yeah.
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 Meow.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. Oh, I need to respond to an email.
Ugh,
I forgot about that.
emails.
It's okay.
Every day I get emails. Every day I get phone calls though. That's worse.
Ugh. Nightmare.
Like every single day, I get so many spam calls just out of nowhere. I want them to die.
L. It's okay, I don't actually have to respond to a real email.
Fantastic.
Just a fake one.
I never get spam calls. It's awesome. I've had one spam call ever, and it was from this lady who was just like reading out, like, I think it was like numbers in Chinese. I was like, that's weird, and I hung up. And I've never got another one since.
I usually get around 5 spam calls a day.
Damn, dude. Change your
What?
change your phone number.
It's because my phone number was my mother's and it was my brother's, and then it was mine.
It's time to
Get
get
a new one!
Change it.
Just change your phone number.
It's very easy.
I can't because it's the main family phone number now.
What do you mean
and it-
main family phone number?
In a family plan, one of the phone numbers is
Chemist, I understand you don't like your cousins, but that doesn't mean you can call calls from them spam calls.
but what is it? Yeah, when you have a family plan specifically, one phone number is labeled as the main one, and that's the account holder. So I am the account holder for my family plan.
Mhm.
Why? Good question. And I think it is because, yeah, the phone number used to belong to my brother and to my mom originally. And my mom was the original holder of the phone number, so therefore she was the one that actually is the account holder. But now I am because I have that number.
It's like a family heirloom.
I wish it wasn't, but it feels that way.
You can free yourself from this.
Chemist is going to adopt an orphan child one day just so he can pass the phone number on and get rid of it. And all
Yeah.
it's like a million spam calls.
Yeah, it's
This isn't
actually a
family
curse.
heirloom. This is a cursed object. Yeah.
And to you, my son Bartholomew, I bestow this awful phone number. You have no choice but to accept it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the phone number cannot be destroyed, it can only be passed along.
Shrine, is this the Twin Towers?
There's more than 2, so no.
You have to ignore them. You have to ignore them. They
If
can
you
be other skyscrapers.
if you focus on solely 2 towers, then yes, I guess it can be the Twin Towers.
You can pretend the other was like, I don't know, other buildings.
When Chemist dies, he's gonna like leave in his last will and testament, and I leave my wretched, cursed phone number to my beloved, and then it's just gonna be a hyperlink to that like Wheel of Names website. It's gonna be a list of all the WebSMP members who've like never signed up. Like, just gonna figure out who gets it.
My phone number goes to Bacon Bandit Boy. You were so relevant in season 3.
And it
Didn't
goes
you live in your
to
house?
fried egg.
I would love to see an axolotl try and use a phone.
That would be adorable.
There's a
I
place
miss
near
fried
me that
egg.
sells axolotls.
I miss fried egg.
Get one. Call it fried egg. You have to.
I considered it. It's a big maybe.
Please,
Nice.
Chemist, you have to.
Make it a larger, maybe.
I also don't want to have to deal with the care requirements for an axolotl. They are many.
Yeah, but like
And
axolotl, fried egg.
Fried
come
egg.
on.
I have a I have a yellow axolotl tote bag that I bring mostly to conventions, but I used it to pack my stuff for the wedding I went to recently, and my friends were like, "Is that custom?" I'm like, no, I just found this shit.
all yellow axolotl merch is actually fried egg merch.
It is.
Yeah.
They don't know it, but I do.
We know.
Yeah, I found a stand selling like what's it called? Like axolotl plushies, and I found a yellow one and I took a selfie with it. And I was gonna send it in the Discord, but then I was like, wait, no, I'm in this picture. I don't like that. I don't have to perceive myself, and I don't want anyone else to perceive me either.
You gotta just put your Minecraft
Yeah, edit,
skin on
edit your
top
skin
of
on
it.
top.
I actually have a photo of myself from a furry con that I had my art presented at. And it's a selfie, but I've just slapped my VTuber's face over the top. It's also pretty funny.
Forget on
I
my
need to get more
tower.
Hurricanes.
Oh,
Yeah.
congrats.
Try some, try some.
I will.
Eat a bar of soap. Don't try this at home.
I'm about to try this at home. I'm not
Lost
Everyone
about
eats
that with
soap.
I'm not doing that.
Why?
I don't really want to.
Eat soap.
Eat
This is
soap.
peer pressure. We are peer pressuring you. I don't know how peer pressure works. Eat soap.
Yeah, I think I need raw pork for.
I'm not hungry enough.
No one peer pressures you like a Latina mom. That's it. Actually, that's the whole thing.
Wow, Soup, I didn't know you were a mother.
It'd
Or Latina.
be Latina
New-
soup.
I
soup
didn't know
mom.
either.
This is what
Yeah,
I
I didn't
expect
know-
all Latina moms to sound like.
Huh?
Extremely British.
Yeah,
That is
Yeah,
what
no
my
one
mom
peer-
sounds like.
I
Yeah.
believe it. Soup actually is Hop's
No
mom.
one-
Did you know this? This is law.
Yeah, in actuality.
This is canon.
This is canon.
This is news to me. Thank you.
So, Hart, what's it like having Dave as your father?
Horrible. Have you seen his bedroom?
Like, oh no, I had nightmares. Let me climb in bed with mom and dad, and you just climb into an empty warehouse.
You sleep on a pile of discarded nuclear casings.
Yeah.
I'll get you a test tube for your birthday.
Thanks.
Wow.
Just one.
Exactly what I wanted. I definitely didn't want that new book I've been talking about.
You can have a book, but you have to write it yourself.
Of course.
There has to be at least 50 pages.
Of course.
Yeah, anyway, yeah. No one actually does do peer pressure like Latina moms specifically trying to feed you.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I think my grandma could probably put her to the test.
Oh, I can eat soap.
Yeah, specifically Latina grandmothers are also crazy. They're like, come on, eat more or else you're like insulting me.
Why can't I
Yeah.
eat soap?
I think that's just grandmas in general. Like,
Probably.
my grandma's like, come on, take another helping of like my incredibly fucking filling mac and cheese. Like, no, grandma, I'm pretty sure this is Expandifoam. It's like, no, you have another 5 gallons.
Oh,
like,
hell. I can't eat soap.
Grandma, I said no, and she's like, I don't fucking care. Stick
Ow.
the hose in your mouth.
Mac and cheese.
So, like, on one hand, that was some of the best mac and cheese I've ever had. On the other hand, I don't think I could ship for like a month. Shit was just solid. It was like a brick of fucking uranium in cheese form.
I'm incredibly stunned, Valko. I cannot do anything.
I
My
want to
vision
eat
is shaking.
uranium.
You know, I just can't believe I'm about to fucking make
I
it
can't.
soap.
You've stunned me. Ignore the prepubescent boy voice crack.
I don't know.
What the fuck?
I physically
Shrinebird?
can't. I have like hunger space and I just can't eat it. It's not happening. The game won't let me eat soap.
Can I give someone a paper cut, please?
This is so sad. I want to eat it so bad.
This is so tasty.
My soap. Can't eat in real life, can't eat in Minecraft. What am I supposed to do? I'm gonna kill myself.
To be fair, my food hasn't been working properly either. Like, I can't
I
eat
don't know.
anything.
Maybe.
Soap in real life, you don't wanna.
How do I look at
They don't taste
achievements?
good. Yeah, how do you give someone a paper cut? You just hit them with paper?
Stop throwing
No,
it
I
at
was just gonna like throw paper at someone.
Yeet
Does
that
anyone
shit.
volunteer?
No.
I volunteer
Okay.
as tribute.
This is
Come
so
over
sad.
for a paper cut.
Honestly, it's something I'm surprised I haven't seen in like a mod. Is like a paper sword. I think technically you can make one in like Tinker's Construct.
Yeah,
Like, it
a little
doesn't-
more than technically. It's actually quite good.
Yeah, it doesn't one hit kill you like it's supposed to.
Yeah. Paper has really low durability, but it gives you an extra modifier slot. That's what it does.
I don't know why I thought you were talking about IRL then for a second.
When have I ever?
This guy's never
Wait,
seen reality.
Have you ever seen grass before?
No.
Is that what America is like?
Honestly, a good portion of it. Like
Oh.
Los Angeles is mostly just concrete.
Oh.
Yeah,
it
most cities are
depends
just
on where
concrete.
you live ultimately, because like, if like me, you grew up in the middle of fucking nowhere. Plenty of things that aren't concrete.
I'm in a
Nah, I don't believe
container.
it.
They don't exist.
I mean, I live 30 minutes away from a town with a population of less than 1,000 people. There is no
Good
concrete
luck.
to be seen.
I'll try to
On the
survive.
other hand, if I
Alright,
got
that's
bit by
right.
a snake, I was just fucking dead if I didn't live off the poison on my own. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Hard mode.
Yep. That's always the thing that irks me whenever I see like on social media. It's like, oh man, I'd love to live off the grid. And say, have you thought about the challenges they have?
Think about the snakes and spiders.
It's like, have you thought about the fact that if you break your fucking leg, you just kind of have to die if you can't get to a phone? Like, if you like, let's say you move out into the middle of the woods on your own. You're 30 minutes from the nearest town. Let's say they have a hospital in that town because you're like really lucky, right?
Mhm.
You break your leg and it pierces an artery. Unless you know how to take care of that on your own, you're dead, even if you have your cell phone in your pocket, because you'll bleed out before the like ambulance gets there. And it's yeah. Surprisingly, people don't like talking about that on social media when they're like, oh yeah, you want to live off the grid? It's like, no, it sucks.
Well, they want the aesthetic. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want to be cottagecore, but they also want Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
They want escapism from the current situation.
Yeah, that's very fair.
Yeah, unfortunately, you don't get that. I'm here. I'm Party Pooper Supreme. I'm gonna burn down your cottage now.
Yay! I love fire. Where is
Honestly, I
my
do too. It's a
pen?
little bit of a problem.
Local arson.
What can I do with soap? I crafted a bunch of it. What
Eat
is
it.
I can make a
You
soap
turn into
block.
bubbles.
I don't turn into bubbles. I've eaten it already.
Oh.
I can wash things. I can make a sepia globe into a normal globe.
Cleaning my globe.
I can fill a bubble blower with soap. I can
And
wash
that's the
off
main purpose.
a blackboard. I can clean a candle to clean the dye off of it.
For no particular reason, I have vendetta against blackboards right now.
Yeah. Weird. I won't think about this at all.
That's good. That's good.
I can clean like anything that's been dyed to just be the undyed version.
I do like that, as it does kind of like give a stackable way to do it.
Mm-hmm. And for most of the things, it's pretty impossible to do. Like, you can't undye terracotta in vanilla. So, like, it's a pretty nice feature to be added.
It is.
I can even clean my plastic construction brick TMs. Which are made
Plastic
from
construction brick.
Yeah, they're made from 8 plastic and a dye. Don't step on with bare feet. Compatible with other leading brands.
I return.
They always say that, but they never are.
Wow.
Can I throw bar soap in my water and kill all my fish?
Maybe. Try it. Oh shit, I'm at a moss.
Nah, it didn't work.
To the moss farm.
Meow.
I feel like that should be a thing. I throw a bar soap and water, and it just slash kills all fish nearby.
That'd be so difficult. That'd be so fucking hard.
It's like go to an ocean monument and just drop like a stack of soap. Kill all the guardians.
Wah.
Reminds you, this person made an infinite empty water bucket mod, where if you right click a water source, it would then remove every water source connected to it.
Yo.
And they had so much trouble programming it. It was honestly so funny watching it happen. It just kept running into issues where like little pockets of water would be stuck there forever, and it's like ah. So funny.
Amazing.
Wait, I'm so stupid. I was about to ask what language Minecraft is coded in.
Java.
Oh.
I
uh,
wonder.
I wonder. It says it in the title.
C++.
It must be.
No, you're right, actually. I do wonder what Bedrock
Minecraft is
coded in.
technically coded in C++, because that's what Bedrock is coded in.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
fair.
why it
Bedrock
sucks so
isn't
bad.
real. Yeah.
Like, it sucks so bad because it's coded in a different coding language, so you can't, like, you have to basically intentionally program in any bug that's become a feature in Java. Just because, like, if you put in the code basically as implemented in Java, right? Like, you like, seeing as, like, oh, you just translate things so it works in, like, C#. You don't get the bugs, and so Redstone just doesn't work, because it turns out 90% of Redstone features are just bugs the devs left in.
Yerp.
Yorp.
Yerp.
I do honestly really love Minecraft Java. It's so much better. But
So
it's also
true.
so fucking goofy. There's just so much weird shit behind Java Edition. And I really love the culture behind the original like updates. Like the secret Halloween updates are really funny.
Mhm.
It's like anyway, we added a whole new dimension. And we're not telling anyone, but we did. Like, I do kind of miss having a little bit of mystery behind.
Yeah.
That being said, because of how integrated this game has become in so many people's lives, you kind of need to have full change logs, or else even more people will be mad.
Yeah. By the way, it sounds like your mic is like vibrating on your table, Chemist.
It shouldn't be.
It's very resonant.
Thank you.
Not in a good way.
I'm gonna see if it's using the right mic.
It's not the right mic.
I'm gonna blow bubbles up an elephant's ass and see how that goes.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Oh, okay. I accidentally opened my elephant's chest. He's just full of kelp.
Oh.
Help fun.
Well, I have no idea how to change that, so you're gonna deal with it.
No. Ew.
Oh god.
Oh, there's so much to build. Every time I work on one of these buildings, I like look around and there's just so many squares that I still have to build. Oh, that one's not even completed. Ugh.
Oh, right,
That's
you
kind of
can
what I
have this
feel like
fucking
looking
thing
at the
with
coastline.
stasis. What's stasis do to that? I don't...
Let's
Oh, right, I
make
think it
bubble
makes-
blocks.
Yeah, it makes bubble blocks.
Bubble.
Oh,
I'm gonna play some more Tears of the Kingdom tomorrow, I think. It's been a while since I've done that. I need to actually play the games I'm playing.
No way.
No, you don't.
Damn, alright, never mind.
Gamerism cured.
I don't play games, I win them.
I don't win games, I lose them.
Aura.
Just aura farming them.
I don't win games or lose them. I open them, I play with the cosmetics, and I close them again.
Real.
I'm gonna go eat breakfast.
Okay.
Get your brekkie, boy.
Sandwich.
Sandwich.
Yeah,
The
my
bubble
lord
blocks are
sandwich.
So fun. The bubble
Goodbye.
blocks
Don't
are
die.
Minecraft
Come back
bubble
more, I
wrap.
miss you.
I will.
Bye.
Yay.
We're never seeing him again, by the way.
No, he's gone. He's gone forever.
Yeah.
Not till next season.
Nope.
There's a car in his living room. Yeah, the bubble blocks. Oh, I can place them like in midair. That's cool.
Yeah, they also pop when you step on them, I believe.
You.
Oh, and when you place blocks on them, it replaces them.
Oh, that's cool. That actually is very useful.
Yeah, that's like really handy. Why didn't I find out about this before I built my big ass bridge? It's so handy for parts of it.
I'm literally just placing blocks and shit because I'm in fucking Minecraft.
Yay!
What more
Oh,
can
yeah,
you
you
say?
You can stand on it for a little bit and then it breaks.
Wait, we should do like a parkour thing again. Maybe not this season.
When did we do the parkour thing last?
It was the
Season two?
temple. Yeah. I was
And
the only one that did it
everyone
right. I didn't get mad. I liked it. Maybe.
Everyone got mad.
Well. We're doing more mini games next season, I've decided.
Yay!
I have
Okay.
plans.
I tried to do that season 2. It didn't go very well.
No. You can't just sort of like put them there. You have to like make an organized event for it. And that's the worst part.
Yeah, I'm not doing that shit.
No. But I will. Because I love organizing people to arrive at the same time. It's my
Yep,
favorite
seems that way.
thing to do in the world.
You keep doing this, I'm guessing.
I
that's
do
true.
keep doing it. Dude, I should have become an event manager. I almost thought about going into that as like a career, but like it's kind of like overcrowded because like every white woman in the 50 million mile radius wants to do it.
That could be you. You should
But that could be
white
me.
woman.
I could be that white woman.
I mean, the difference would be you'd probably actually be good at it.
True. I have hashtag
no.
experience.
Yeah, no offense to white women, but they aren't.
They just aren't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need some coarse dirt, I think. Maybe the dirt is coarse.
Oh.
Do I even have dirt? Not labels how much, but let me check.
It's getting worse.
Let me do my quantify key. I have 31.
Oh, the bubble block wiggles around like it's like you got shaders on.
Ah.
Do it wiggle though.
Do it wiggle. I miss the wiggly train tracks. They were fun.
They were kind of fun. I don't understand why they were leaves, but they were
I don't
fun.
know. I don't know why they chose to make it that, but it's awesome. That must have been like a deliberate decision, right? No way that just
No.
happened.
No way it was. That had to have just happened.
No way that just happened. Like, how would that happen?
Oh, I don't know.
Like, no other item is like that.
I mean, cake from some mods does work like that.
Oh,
Like, there's,
true.
like carrot cake
Yeah.
from I forget what mod, but it wiggles with shaders.
Why is my cake blowing in the wind?
Yeah, it's like why'd my cake turn out to be a flan? It's like, well, you see, you just filled it with powdered sugar instead of flour.
Oh, I want
God,
a flan.
Yeah, not yours. I want the other one.
I want my flan.
And I want mine. I want one that's made of custard.
Wait, actually, I can probably eat flan. Wait, no, the casing is not gluten free. Can't eat
Oh.
anything. It's fine.
It's everything okay, Shrine?
I'm gonna kill myself,
You
Soup
could
Cup.
probably- Can you eat any nuts?
I can eat nuts, yeah. Nuts are fine.
You can make like pseudo pastry crusts out of like it would be more similar to like a graham cracker crust, but you can make it out of like almond flour, which would work.
The like kind of wet, soggy crust is like my favorite part though, but it'd probably
Well,
workable.
it would get soggy.
I guess it would.
Oh, don't worry. Oh, don't worry.
Oh, don't worry, it'll be
Sorry.
soggy.
When I'm done with it, it'll be soggy.
Oh, it's so resonant. Please, what is that? Did your computer fan just spit up or something?
No,
Oh,
nothing has changed.
something has. You're buzzing like a bee. It disturbs me greatly.
Here, I'll try changing the input port. Wait, I already did that. Never mind. Because I was having some weird input issues where it would just buzz. So I changed the port and that seemed to fix it.
Well, it seems better now, whatever you did.
I did nothing. I stood up.
Oh. I wonder if your mic was like balanced on like an angle or something.
It hasn't moved.
It kind of sounds like that. No, it started again. Oh.
It has not moved.
That was uncomfortably close to the mic.
But it wasn't
Is it
resonant.
better now?
Yeah.
There you go. I fixed it then.
No, it's broken again.
I don't care.
Hey, I'm telling you this for your benefit too, not just me.
Thing is, I have no idea how I would fix it.
Well, I don't know, but JSYK, you know.
I can wiggle things.
I like it when you wiggle.
If I do this, the volume changes, I'm pretty sure.
It does. It sounds more tenorous.
I'm just gonna leave that over there. I like the dead falcon here. It's kind of funny.
He's everywhere.
Anyway, did you enjoy my ass music joke?
Yes.
It was good.
I love that thing.
Dude, I love the new music though. It sounds great.
It's like Scooby-Doo music. So
It
it's
is.
therefore gas music.
Gas music. I'm wearing a ghost shirt right now.
Wow. I
Shut
only
up.
have the hat.
I have two ghost shirts and they're both like very oversized for me, so they're very comfy.
I'm probably gonna pick a couple up at the next ritual. I'm going to the one in San Diego.
I so want to go.
Come to San Diego,
No.
please.
Understandable.
That involves going to America. I don't
Yeah,
know where.
It's a deal.
Because there's some. I don't know if they're still fit, like in mainland Europe. Give me a second.
San Diego isn't America. It's like pregnant America.
What?
Wait, I know what I mean.
I don't.
It's okay. It's okay, Tally. Nobody else needs
Oh
to
my
understand you.
god. There's three. Oh my god, there's multiple in Sweden. It's on Friday. I can't get the Friday off. Oh no, that's so
I
annoying.
thought it was Trump Elon Musk, Yowie.
He has two hands.
You're right. That being said, Musk only has 2 feet.
That is true.
Did you guys see the Trump sucking Elon's feet post?
No?
What?
Yeah, someone hacked. I think it was either in the Capitol or one of the something on Capitol Hill to make it so all the monitors exclusively played an AI generated, not AI generated video of Trump sucking Elon's toes.
Awesome.
Well, that was something to join back to.
Do you also think about Elon Musk's toes during WebSMP?
No, not usually.
Would you like to?
Not particularly.
It's too damn bad.
Damn. Why'd I join this server again?
I don't know.
Good question. But now you can never leave.
You're part of
Why
this
did I
now.
follow Chemist on Twitch in the first place? Like,
That's also actually a very good question. That's a
that
better
happened before
question.
I followed the WebSMP. How'd that happen?
Why are any of you here? Why did you join?
Arguably, you were worse back then too, because you had your whole serial killer setup instead of your.
I like the serial killer setup. No one else did.
I liked it.
I like the serial.
I
killer
enjoyed
setup.
it.
I designed your
Not
little
enough
panels.
people did. I had to like. I actually had to remove it because it wasn't new people friendly enough, and I was like actively losing interaction because of it.
Damn.
Oh, fuck them kids. Do what you want.
Real. Be a serial killer.
Yeah.
I'll go back to being a serial killer.
Yeah.
Also, I just wasn't. I didn't necessarily have the personality to really pull it off. Not consistently, at least.
I think you should lean into it more.
It's
I mean,
so hard for me to continue
Ted
role-playing,
Bundy was
though.
like a really friendly guy. Most serial killers are just real nice people when they're not, you know, serial killing you.
Yeah, that's how they get you. That's literally the point.
Well, like, you being a real nice guy kinda helps. It's
The
part of
problem
the
is he's not a real nice guy. He's just like an
Really?
asshole.
Yeah.
He's
That's
a
the
nerd and an
problem.
asshole.
Kind of an ass.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Chemist's real nice. He's never said anything that's made my ears bleed before.
He's a nice, normal man.
Top 10 lies ever spoken.
I've never been weird about anything in my life.
Not once.
Not even once.
Never.
I can't see it happening, to be honest.
You never will. Speaking of being a serial killer, I did actually finish one of what was it? One of the murder sims I have.
Oh yeah.
Finally. It took me literally like over a year to finish this thing.
This guy isn't very good at
Awesome.
murdering.
It's a dating sim, but they're trying to kill you.
That's like.
Ah.
Oh, okay. I thought you.
Usually
Like,
sexually.
I thought
That
you were
sucks.
killing people.
Yeah, I thought it was like a dating sim, but instead of trying to romance them, you're trying to fucking kill them. That'd be so fucking sick.
No, it's usually the reverse because
I want to be the serial killer.
yeah, exactly. Like it's usually the reverse though because of basically when it comes to any sort of like usually it's romance related, but when it comes to basically the thought of consent effectively, the reader is consenting for this, and like if people are typically more okay with the reader being the victim for that reason.
Wow, that's fucked up.
Because
don't think
they're
the guy-
consenting
I-
for everything that's
I
about
don't
to
think the
happen.
guy you're mind controlling consented to all this, actually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think those fictional characters consented.
I didn't consent to being in my story. I think
I
that's
don't-
kind of just the plot of the WebSMP at this point. Like, these fictional characters did not consent to being in the story, and they want out.
They do not
And,
get a
that's
choice.
the writer's problem.
I don't think any of my characters that I've written would ever consent to being in any of my stories if they knew what would happen.
Real. Digging my way to.
You know, like, if you told, like, past me before joining the WebSMP that WebSMP would, like, awaken things within me, I think
You're
you
welcome.
meant, like, you know, like, sexually or, like, genderly or something, and not just, like, yeah, it's gonna turn out, one, you really vibe with, like, noir detective fashion, and, two, turns out you're one of those, like, true crime girlies, but for, like, actual good detective fiction. Sucks to suck, I guess. Bye, loser.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
One thing is the WebSMP will awaken something in you. You don't get a choice as to what, but it will happen.
Mine was autism.
Mine was Actually, to be honest, everything.
The WebSMP
autism.
created suit.
Yeah. I mean, do you think I have the whole, like, cathedrals,
What the
math,
fuck?
science? Huh?
Sorry, I used my chode miner.
That's okay.
Uh.
Do you think? Do you
I
guys
don't
think?
think that is okay, actually. I don't think you're allowed to say those words, to be honest. This is a good Christian Minecraft server.
Yeah, sure it is.
With
Mhm.
absolutely no blasphemy, no heresy, or anything else of that matter at all.
Never. Nobody on the server has ever said a slur.
Or tried to call the Pope. Presumably
one
to say a slur.
Okay, we we tried to call the Pope one time, and it's a huge problem.
I mean,
I did try.
honestly, it's good we didn't, because otherwise we might have been the JD Vance and all the memes.
Do you know how many more viewers I would get then?
Yeah.
For killing the Pope.
Wait, this might be a strat.
Finally, we're getting like actual modern political assassinations. Yeah, I killed that guy for clout. Your Honor, I did not commit treason. I killed him for clout. And is there truly anything more American than killing a guy for clout?
So true.
Yeah, before WebSMP, I don't know, I didn't have the entire Gothic cathedral, basically Victorian science core, fucked up shit. Basically any of that. And I also thought I was a lesbian.
To be honest, I just thought that was
Oh
all
no,
genetic.
we conversion therapied.
Hey guys, it worked apparently.
Whoops.
WebSMP conversion therapy. Joins WebSMP, starts dating a man.
Whoopsies.
I mean, to be honest, if you were like, you know, normal gay guy, and you joined the WebSMP and saw that this is what all the other gays in the world are like you convert to.
Yeah, you switch back. You switch teams.
He was like, oh damn, shit, I'm homophobic now.
And I quickly became homophobic. Hating gay people became part of my lifestyle.
Honestly, so much of like who I am now has just been entirely shaped by WebSMP, and honestly, part of it is probably because I was only like 17 when I
Yeah.
joined, so it was gonna happen anyway.
That's possible.
But
Yeah,
like, that's so.
The WebSMP isn't PG-13, not because of like any content things, but just because if you join like when you're too young, it does just corrupt you and like.
Yes, it
you're
will
never-
have effects.
You're no longer employable.
Yeah.
You know, when I was a little bit younger, my stepdad called me a very bad influence on my younger sibling, and I was really mad about it at the time. But now that I'm older, I realize I may have influenced many young people in very bad ways.
Honestly, I think you've been a good
I
influence.
want you to make a list.
I think that would be a bad idea. I think that would I think I might be
Way to cancel Shrine, guys.
I think that might be it for my career.
I personally think this has been great, but
You would think
Maybe
that too.
that's-
I've influenced you to think this is the correct way to live. I've influenced you to think this is normal.
oh, I'm well aware it's not normal. I just don't really care what other people think that much anymore.
That's worse.
It might also be because I'm nearly 21, which is kind of insane considering I joined at 17. That's like
Yeah.
nearly 4 years. The
That is
fuck do you mean I've known you for that long?
Yeah, tell me about it, bro. How old was I when WebSMP started? When did WebSMP start? It was like 2021. Wait, let me
Bro, I
What
don't
the
know.
fuck?
look at the wiki. I literally just filled this in.
What was I doing in 2021? I don't know.
It wasn't 2021. When was it?
It was 2021 and 2022 because I started streaming just after college.
April 10th, 2021.
What the fuck?
And I think
wanna
I
find
joined in later that year.
I want to know what I was doing then.
Check the Cry Journal.
I hadn't even started it then.
Oh my god. It's
No, I-
pre-cry journal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
April
it's
2021.
as like basically the perpetual new person because none of the new people ever seem to stick around. Like, you know,
Wonder why.
hopefully Landrover makes it to next season, so like I can be like, yeah, finally, I'm not the newest member. It's always fun to hear you guys talk about like, oh my god, hello, we're not just like, wow.
In
You guys are all
2020,
such
You're part
good
of this now.
friends.
in 2021,
here.
I was 16 and doing my A-level mocks.
Jesus.
I graduated college the year before and was living with one of my friends.
I was 23.
What the fuck? Sorry.
I was 20. What was I doing? Where was I then? I don't even remember. It was post-hospital. I don't even know what I was doing. Making WebSMP, I guess.
Apparently. That's all there is.
I
All
already
there is.
left college. I had to look at my camera roll and figure out what I was doing then.
Oh my god, that was my like vaguely e-girl style era.
Oh. Okay.
Good for you.
Thank you. Look, I was 16, okay?
Still unforgivable.
Kill yourself. Literally kill yourself. I don't want to hear that shit from you.
What does that mean? Go ahead. Tell me. What does that mean to you?
Absolutely nothing. You are a very normal person.
And I dressed normally as well.
Yep.
I could see Chemist wearing the e-girl fit.
That's unfortunate.
I have pictures of me as
Not
an
even
eagle.
as a joke. I could just see him like dressing that way and then looking in the mirror and going, "Oh fuck."
I have like
Just
one
realizing.
picture of myself from September, and no one ever is going to see it, ever.
Have you all seen the Eagle Shrine pictures?
Um,
What if I don't
What?
want to?
I wasn't aware that was the thing, but no, I haven't.
I'm gonna find them. These are from
I've
a long
seen
time
them, I
ago.
believe.
You probably have seen them. An American and a British girl, that a combination. We got a selection, brother.
oh yeah, that was when I was thinking about streaming in like early 2021. I just didn't for an entire year.
Oh, this is like the wrong Google account. I've got these images somewhere.
And look where it got me.
Look at where you are.
They're probably just
Who
using my
actually
home.
is, now that Soup has fallen, who is like the most popular streamer among us?
Among Us. What are you?
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I-
Yeah.
like confidence-wise, I'd say me, but like I've seen my numbers. They aren't a thing. I got 3 viewers last week. I think that was when like Shrine rated me for like a split second. There were people in my chat,
Nice.
and then you know they left. They heard me.
Oh my god, I found
They-
them.
They realized who I was.
I never really know what my viewers are. I just don't really look.
Eagle Shrine
Yeah,
pics.
I don't check it until after
Oh
stream.
god.
I am gonna check it right now. What do I got? What do
What
I
are,
got?
what are
I
they?
got 1 viewer. I wonder who that. I wonder
Yeah,
who
I've
that
seen it.
is.
I've seen it,
Wonder who
Girl
that
Shrine.
is.
Fuck.
Oh look, it's my phone. It's me. What happened?
I think
Check
that
Discord.
I'll put this on stream. This has been on my Instagram before.
this is like such a sequence of images. It goes from like Ghost to like
It's great. This is the WebSP brand.
This is the WebSMP brand.
Unfortunately.
Where is it? There we go. There we go.
I need to listen.
I
to
am a
the
man.
music disc.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good, I'd say.
Anyways, wow, Shrine face reveal.
Damn, I've never seen that before.
Nobody's ever seen my face before. Okay, then we don't need to see that anymore. Not this bitch again. Hear me.
Finally, Discord opened. I can see the picture.
Oh, it's a bit late. Wait, I can repost it.
Also, Magic Chemist, I'm so sorry in advance if I like overuse the fucking The actually.
Where did you get the fire nerd emoji? That's what
I
wanna
made
know.
it. I made
Okay,
it.
cool. Thanks.
I was
Can
gonna draw
I-
wings. Huh?
Can I, if you do draw wings, can I have it for my streams?
Yes. Give me a second. I was literally gonna draw it like I was drawing it on fucking like Instagram story create.
God.
Give me a second, I'll make it bed. It's gonna look like shit.
Thanks, Gar.
I think maybe I should stop using slang because I typed it out and I was like, actually, I don't know if that's actually a sentence. I don't know what that means. I don't think I've ever said those words before.
It's
But
applicable.
I saw posts was like, white people need to go back to using white people slang and stuff. And it's like, yeah, I'm gonna go back to using okie dokie and shit. I'm gonna go back like I'm from like
Okie dokie.
a fucking cartoon in the 20s.
Okay, slowly get this thing together.
I think I'm more of a G Willikers kind of person.
What's the girl
Yeah.
at? I presume you mean Soup Cup. That is Soup Cup, my
I don't
friend
know
Soup
what the
Cup.
fuck that means.
Who doesn't really have a public,
Go back to G Willikers and duds.
account or anything. Sorry. Oh, jeez.
Jizz Saori.
Oh, G Willikers, Batman. Have you ever watched like the old Adam West Batman?
I've not actually watched it myself.
I don't think I've even watched most of the modern Batmans, so.
Adam West Batman is good. You should watch Adam West Batman. He's not good in that, like, the action's good and the fight choreography good. He's good in that you'll watch it and you'll be like, wow, this was a show. This is what comic book fans in like the 60s had. Wow.
Damn.
They do have like some of my favorite practical effects just because how like fucking stupid they are. To climb up the side of the building using rope, they'd squat down on a floor that was like decorated to have like windows and stuff coming out of it, like the side of a building, and grab a hold of a rope tied across the side of the room, and then just kind of like squat walk across the floor while like pulling on the rope. So it
I
looked
do
like they
love
were,
old
like,
practical effects like that.
yeah. It's like it could probably be done really well, but in the old Adam West Batman, you can tell what's going on.
Honestly, I think a lot of practical effects, just like in actual all seriousness, should be used instead of CGI sometimes.
Real.
Like,
Yeah,
Seconded.
like the first Thing
Co-sign
movie-
that bitch.
Yeah, the first Thing movie used a lot of practical effects, and like they're so much better than even some like modern CGI.
Yes.
And also like as an actor, like it's got to be so much easier to do your job when you're not looking at a guy in a fucking green gimp suit.
Real.
Don't
It's
forget
like,
the
all
tennis
right.
ball.
All right, you need to scream. There's the monster. The tennis balls are its eyes.
God, there's this one interview. So
Oh
Doctor
yeah, everyone
Who.
looking at fucking Ultron's dick.
I didn't know about that one, but I get it though. Ultron did not have to be designed that
Oh,
way, but I thank everyone that it
So-
was.
The actor who played Ultron is like this really charismatic guy, and he's like 5 foot. So his eyeballs are at Ultron's cock level, and like he was so charismatic and compelling, people couldn't help but look him in the eyes when he was acting.
That's
so, like,
hilarious.
all of the actors are constantly staring at Ultron's dick in the movie because they just couldn't get a good shot where they looked at his eyes like twice his height up.
I was thinking of so there's a pretty famous interview for Doctor Who. It was specifically David Tennant arc, first one, and it was the werewolf episode, and he's talking about it, he's like, anyway, yeah, this guy that we had playing the werewolf. Basically, just like his dick was so big, all of us just kept looking at it. Like, I know we were supposed to look up there, but we just kept looking down, like, Jesus Christ. Because we were all just, like, impressed. So, yeah,
oh god, this is awful.
talents.
But I love practical effects because it's just like, wow, that's a really cool effect. I wonder how they did it. It's like, oh yeah, so They took a piece of fish line, tied it to a model. Okay, I understand that. Fish line's hard to see in like film of the time, and like that you use a model rather than an actual like sized prop. Makes sense. Yeah, and then we held it over a bucket of soapy water, and we like stirred it with a spoon. Is that, huh?
Yeah, I don't know how these people like came up with this shit.
Yeah, that's how like the time vortex was done in old Doctor Who. It was just a bucket full of soap suds, and they stirred it and added like psychedelic colors to it.
Hey, if it works.
And it works pretty damn good. It's like you can't tell it's soap in a bucket.
Yeah, nothing is more impressive, I feel, than 2 practical effects. 1, Star Wars. 2, Jurassic Park. Nothing has been better than those. And there's a reason why they have become such classics in pretty much any film scenario. Everyone knows those movies for very good reason. Yeah, all the practical effects are such a lost art these days. That being said, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie was mostly practical.
They really springlocked that man. Shake said.
They did. They killed him.
They killed
They
him.
killed that man. He's not coming back for the next Scream movie, actually.
Practical effects, except people just like actually die.
You know, like how you thought movies were done when you
So
were
that's
10.
those are called snuff films, and they are illegal.
Oh.
Yes. That's illegal, actually.
Speaking of actually, I drew wings on it.
Oh, fantastic.
Looks like
Cool.
shit.
I mean,
Please make that a mode.
honestly, the best part.
But give me a clean
it
version of
looks
that,
good,
and
it
I'll
will
make
look
it an emote in the Discord.
Yeah. I'll make an email on my stream as well, because that's just too funny not to be. Because the mileage. The
Mhm.
mileage is too much. We need to be able to just constantly use that thing.
You are our I'm actually guy. You know, as people have like reply guys, you're our I'm actually guy.
Unfortunately.
You feel so many niches, chemists. The furry in the medical field with the money. The I'm actually guy.
That's not a good thing.
No, it's not.
It's okay.
But I am multifaceted.
You are.
I'm a multifaceted person. I'm a complicated guy.
You're special.
That's what my mom called me.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
My mom called me an accident.
Oh.
I wasn't called that, but I was one.
Good then.
By design.
Literally.
Why is she autism?
I think I said once, the doctor was like, hey, do you want to test and see if your kid's fucked up? And my mom was like, no. No, I don't
No,
want
we
to
good.
know.
We'll figure it out. Don't worry.
Which
We'll
I
know.
assume she regrets to this day. Like, hey, want to see if your kid's like normal? It's like, no.
God.
I know the answer. I've met the father.
My TikTok For You page is starting to like dip into the eugenics side again. I'm like, Jesus.
What?
Every now and then there's one person
You
like,
gotta love the eugenics side of TikTok.
actually eugenics. I'm like,
Hmm.
this is a much more nuanced subject. Can we not have it in a 30-second video? Just please. For the love of God. We have
Please,
some critical thinking.
please show the
30-second
topic some
video or nothing.
respect.
Yeah, my For You page right now is like, God, it is so much Madoka Magica right now. But it's Madoka Magica and eugenics. Not good.
Famously go hand in hand.
Mm. Well,
I mean, there's a lot of dead kids.
Oh.
So let me get this straight. It's Madoka Magica, anti-vax, eugenics, right?
No, anti-vax isn't there. It's just the eugenics.
Oh, that's okay. What the fuck?
Well, no, I meant in the Dead Kids Club.
Oh, I see. Never mind. You're right.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. I wasn't thinking about just dead kids in general. Which
You really
relates
should.
back to our topic of
It
Five Nights at
brightens up
Freddy's.
your day.
You know, I was
I'm
like
just-
massively happy with the Five Nights at Freddy movie, but after seeing the Minecraft movie,
I'm happier with it.
it's better. It's improved in my
Yeah.
mind. Its rating's gone up.
That's yeah.
Yeah, honestly, like I think I've said this before, but I really enjoyed the Minecraft movie. But
It's
I-
a fine movie.
I also enjoyed steak cooked to boot leather, so it's like I can't exactly say that means it's good. It's like I think I objectively eat things and enjoy things like wrong, but luckily for me, that's not my problem. That's everyone else's problem. You have to deal with it. Anyways, expect like a literary analysis video on the Minecraft movie in a month.
Alright.
I will
I'll
1,000% put that much work into a video, I promise.
Yeah,
Multiple theater analysis of the Minecraft movie.
yeah,
Oh,
the
I gotta
Minecraft
make
movie
another
for
video.
me, it's a fine movie at the end of the day. Like, it was made for kids to enjoy and make a ton of money, and did exactly that.
Yeah.
It filled its purpose, and I think for a lot of people, it was just a fun movie. I didn't, but that's because I have
Yeah.
stakes in Minecraft.
I can't say I enjoyed
I
it,
enjoyed it.
but I respect that people did enjoy it.
Yeah,
Sorry,
same.
Brian. I had to cancel you out there.
That's fine.
Being too
We're
negative.
perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Too negative on main. Yeah, I enjoyed it, but my one criticism is the like misogyny. that it
Yeah.
has on-
Mm.
Like, wow, half the cast is female. Wow, half the cast is gone for 90% of the movie.
I wonder which half.
I wonder
Yeah.
if they built a house and that's it.
Yeah, and it's like they're like such interesting characters too, and like nothing's done with them. And also we have like the trope of like the like female sibling being the mother, and like at least in this case she's at least like, hey, like I don't like this, my childhood's fucking gone, man. But like nothing happens.
And they don't even do anything with that.
Yeah. It's like, her childhood's fucking gone. If anyone should be like, holy shit, I love this world, it should be her. Like, people I know who like Minecraft. People without childhoods. Huh, wow, that overlaps a lot.
I don't think this movie passes the
Then again, it might
Bechdel
just be
test.
the WebSMP.
No.
Did you say the Bechdel test?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that test is like a joke made by a lesbian about whether or not she could like project the characters in the movie into being lesbians.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
still,
It is
like,
also kind of like also the bare minimum. Like,
it's, yeah. God. There's actually a pretty funny Rick and Morty joke about the Bechdel test, because, like, it has to pass the Bechdel test, guys. We have to do it once. Just once. I do like Rick and Morty, unironically. Sorry.
This is another of your character flaws we've discovered.
Look, I always suspected, but I never knew for sure until now.
Well, I relate a little too much to the main character you're not supposed to relate to. Especially when he
At
said,
least you're not an alcoholic.
yeah. Especially when he was playing Minecraft and said, is this game popular with autistic people? And like, why would you say that? Because I'm starting to love it.
Yeah, I feel like that's not played enough, like in Minecraft groups. Like, I feel like that joke's not like. It's like it's true. it's so like it's so true.
There's a reason we're all here.
Is this game popular with autistic people? Why would you say that?
Yeah, that does just sound kind of like a WebSMP conversation. That's why would you say that?
Wildly, the next jump cut from that is the president of the United States being like, I got your asses on satellite, I know you're playing Minecraft. Oh, God.
WebSMP and the Pope.
Transparent background.
God.
This one's worse, I think.
I'll make an emoji later.
Perfect.
Perfect.
We need this one.
Fun fact, I used to have those glasses for like a while.
Of fucking course you did.
They're just now I just wear serial killer glasses, which is a different problem.
I wear the male manipulator glasses.
Oh,
As
good
you
for
should.
you.
I wish I was joking. Hold on.
Oh, I believe it.
I need to pull up a comparison. Oh god.
Yeah, I used to wear like Ray-Bans all the time. Fun fact, apparently my something about my skin is acidic because it just starts to dissolve the plastic eventually.
That's fine, I think.
Yeah, that's normal.
It also might be basic because I also bleach almost all my towels.
Yeah,
I'm a
I've
bleach
got
boy.
like something going on with like my sweat because I just paint strip anything. It's like my keyboard, like any of the keys I use regularly, like WSMP, they're fucking blank. Like,
Oh yeah, same.
and they're also like smooth because you know I've used this keyboard for a while and it's like I have sandpaper fingers, so
Oh my god, I
combination
found
is
that.
just if I sweat on something, paint gets stripped off of it, and if I use it regularly with my hands, it gets worn down to a nice smooth texture because
Today, but
callous.
yeah, my I found out that my right thumb apparently is either burned or injured so much that there's just no feeling at the end of that thing anymore.
That's not normal.
It's
I-
just regular.
Well, I had to flip a tortilla,
Okay.
and it's hot.
I mean, I pull my tea bag out of boiling water with my fingers, and I'm fine.
Yeah,
I haven't lost sensation
I
yet.
cooked tortillas directly on the stovetop with my bare hands, and like
That's
I'm
how it
fine.
should be done.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like I heated up like my filling, so I'll just remove the burner, turn off the power, and I'll cook my like the couple tortillas I need. And I'll cook them and warm them up on the surface. Doesn't take that much time, so it's,
Yeah, that's like
you
the
know,
way to
like,
do
just
it.
the waste heat. Yeah, and it's like, why would I dirty a fork when I can just burn my fingers?
Fully agree.
Fingers grow back.
I'm very sensible when I cook, I think.
I'm not, but like that's expected.
Yeah, I'd say that's on brand for you.
What? Which-
What?
What? Are we talking about cooking or the glasses?
Cooking. I haven't seen the glasses
That's
yet.
good.
Yeah,
I'm-
Yeah.
you're a nail manipulator.
yeah.
This is this guy who listens to the Smiths.
I listen to this.
Yeah. So I've been working on like a side project, right? And that I've been getting like weapons against every WebSMP member. For like obviously the final like Avengers Endgame style showdown that's definitely going to happen at the end of the season.
Uh-huh, definitely.
Most people won't just die instantly.
Yeah. So far I've got anti-soup technology and that I've got like a horde of about 50 tarantula hawks, but like I don't have anything for anyone else.
Just in case, you know?
Yeah, I do find it funny because like I'll punch a zombie and then you just hear like I hear in my head the Flight of the Valkyries music, and so I just hear like deafening wing flaps. It's like just a
That's
cloud of,
horrific.
It's a little bit distressing.
just a cloud of bugs fly over my head and like just rip into whatever I hit.
I'm
And
so
like half of
excited.
them die. They're so flimsy.
I'm so excited for less bugs next season.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well,
I'm adding more bugs.
What the?
we're adding one mod and it's all the bugs mod.
I won't play.
I'm adding the Erebus dimension, and you're just gonna start there.
Honestly,
I need you-
love the Erebus dimension.
I need you guys to understand. A bug went down my shirt on Tuesday and I had a panic attack in the bathroom.
No, you're real for that. One time there was Daddy Longlegs in my room and I slept in the hallway all night.
Nice.
So I've got a-
I had a fly go into my eye. I think it was this year.
Yeah, I had a
I
fly
had
in my ear
removed
canal
pieces
that
of
was
it.
just stuck in there for a while.
Chloe got stung on the nipple by a bee.
Oh.
Congrats.
Well,
There was also
Yeah,
once.
mildly distressing, like, personal lore, I have eaten, like, basically a handful of living mealworms before.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
My
They're alright.
yeah, we like drove through a storm of locusts once while going off-roading, and my dad and my brother just decided to eat some of them that were stuck to the grill, which was like, I don't know why they did that.
I mean, protein, man. Gains.
They were effectively flash fried, so I guess.
Yeah, you
Still,
can,
no one asked them to.
So like you can turn your bathtub into a cricket farm and just grow like shitloads of protein pretty cheaply in your own house.
Cricket time.
However, if they get out, your landlord will hunt you for sport.
Cricket time.
I don't have a landlord, but I do have a bear.
You have a bear?
A bath.
Oh.
I wish I had a bear.
Crickets.
I was
Like the gay one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I immediately thought like the gay bear. I was like,
I keep a very handsome gay bear in my house at all times, just in case.
in
case
In case of emergency.
Is it you?
Could be me. Do I count as a bear? I don't know what I am. I don't think I fall into any of the
How much
categories.
hair do you have?
I'm kind of hairy. I have
Maybe.
PCOS, so I'm more hairy than the average AFAB person.
Maybe you are.
Every
Maybe I am
time
a
hear
bear.
AFAB,
I'm also kind of
every time I hear
short, so.
AFAB, yeah, every time I hear AFAB, I just think prefab. Like,
Yeah.
Prefabricated people, that's all of them.
Shrine, next time you're in America, we'll go to a gay bar's bear week and we'll ask them.
Yo, I'll get evaluated. Diagnosed.
Yeah. By the bears.
By the bears. I'm in America next month, brother.
I don't think
I'm also not coming to visit you.
Oh, please.
I'm busy.
I don't think being tall is like part of like the bear criteria. I think
It
it's
is
just
not.
being fat and hairy.
I think I'm bear
Yeah,
then.
Fat Harry's more so.
Like,
Yay.
Congratulations.
I know I've been called a bear before.
I don't know what you look like, so I don't really have sort of a.
I don't
Well, I'm
actually
tall,
have
fat,
that
and
limit.
hairy, so
Okay, then maybe you are.
yeah. Unfortunately, I got the gorilla genes from my family. So,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like, I've got like just enough blonde to like just look at it and be like, come on. like my mustache, borderline invisible most of the time because it's got just enough blonde in it that blends in with my skin. It's like, why couldn't the rest of me be like that? Like, why do I got fucking werewolf arms, man?
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah, most confused gay guy at my high school ever. He like asked me out, and I was like, "What?" He's like, "You're a bear, right?" And I was like, "What the are you talking about?"
What are you talking about?
I didn't
I'm
know
not-
anything about like gay people at that, so a dude asked me out and was like, "Okay." He's like, "Yeah, you're a bear, right?" It's like, what? Like, I didn't
What are
even
you
know furries
saying?
were a thing, so I was just like, "What?"
Blissfully unaware of furries.
Yeah, so I didn't
better
know
time.
about furries. I didn't know about gay people. I didn't know about anything. And he's like, "Well, you're a bear. You're like big, fat, and hairy." I'm just like staring at him like, "What?
I
What?"
feel
what?
insulted. I'm not anymore because I'm 27, but I used to be twink coated.
You're still. I mean, the last time I saw you, were still very twinkish.
I'm also 27.
You can still be a twink at
Yeah,
27.
you know what? I know the twink death is a choice.
Yeah, I was about to ask. You just think they like fucking assassinate you when you're 30 as like a twink?
Most twink death happens at 25, though. Just that is unironically something that happens. That being said, Troye Sivan, I think, is in his 30s.
Yeah, he's definitely still holding on.
I don't know how he's doing
They
that.
have him on twink life support.
I don't know. I've definitely seen like some 70 or 80-year-olds who I'd call twinks.
I think you can hold on to twink
wouldn't.
for a while. There's just like a weird like modern perception of like what a twink is that did not exist before.
Well,
That being
part of
said-
it is just like it feels like a lot of straight people are calling people twinks.
Yeah.
There's that, yeah.
These days.
Yeah.
That being said as well, a lot of
Like, oh, you're still
the...
twinky. It's like you're not.
That's a straight man.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, you're still twinky. It's like, one, you're a straight guy. Two, you said that with enough disdain in your voice to kill your garden.
That is a
Like,
slur.
The plants at your
slurp deal.
feet are withering. I know what you really meant to say there.
my friends called me one before, but I think I'm just skinny. Like,
Petite.
that's
Yeah, probably.
yeah.
Realistically, that's just what it usually is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what do you become after you've crossed twink death, but you're still like arguably a twink? Are you just like an otter forever at that point?
Kinda, yeah.
Like I'd still call you a twink. Like
A
I don't
lot of
believe in
the,
twink death.
Twink death? I don't know.
I don't know.
But anyway, like, oh my god, fuck. Yeah, a lot of the gay categories, effectively, they were popularized at a very specific time in gay culture, but a huge amount of modern gay terminology actually comes from, like, the AIDS crisis.
Mhm.
And a large amount of that is actually like, oh, why is it that so many gay people constantly are looking for this like super muscly toned, extremely quote healthy look to people? Well, it's because you could like know someone didn't have AIDS probably if they looked healthy, effectively.
Yeah.
And that has left a major effectively stain on the gay community, because although obviously age is still an issue, always will be, technically it won't, but we're working on that. But
We'll get there.
we are getting there. But
I was just about to ask for a TP because I got trapped in my chicken box, but then I remembered I've got a teleport artifact on me, so I can do it myself.
That's good, because I would have left you stuck in the chicken box for some time.
congrats on the cock box.
Yeah, the chicken hitboxes were just shoving me around. I couldn't get out the one block hole I entered in.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, like the general like sorry, what?
Who's better than the cockbox?
Yeah, it happens.
No.
Maybe I should sell tickets to this thing.
Maybe.
I think there's appeal.
To some.
Some love the cock box.
There's a kink for that.
There is. That's why I'm calling it a box and not something else.
I don't know, public bathroom stall maybe?
The cock thing.
Oh dear.
Anyway.
Most normal Minecraft SMP ever.
I keep having to, speaking of just like gay culture things, I keep having to like educate people on like what the hanky code is.
I mean, much like the lace code, it's just kind of not really actually a thing anymore.
It's not really anymore, but for some people it has kind of made a little bit of resurgence as times have happened.
I mean, like the lace code, it's fun to be wrong about it on the internet.
True.
That's also funny.
Yeah, you just say something like, yeah, I saw a guy with a like blue hanky hanging out of his like left pocket, and it's like, dude, quit broadcasting to everyone you're a bottom. And then, you know, I get like 1,000 comments about how I'm so fucking wrong and I should throw myself off the nearest bridge, and I'm just like, I love the
Engagement.
internet.
I
That's not even engagement. I do this shit on like a side blog on Tumblr. I get nothing from it. There's no benefit. I just like pissing people
Just
off.
Now they call this the humble rage bait.
God. I did consider for Cowboy Malabar's design, he was going to have some hanky code going on. And I decided against it because there were still some minors on the server. So I was like, you know what, let's not do it this time. But know that he would have.
What would he have had? That's the real question.
I don't know, but I would have called him a bottom.
Real. He was.
100%. Have you seen his nails? That's a bottom.
I miss Cowboy Malabar. I miss
Everyone does.
Malabar.
He'll be back next season.
I think everyone but Sook misses Malabar.
I miss being
I
like
have some things
increasingly
to say.
homosexual with him.
I do kind of like that you said I miss Malafar the same way that like meme says like, oh, I miss my bitch of a wife or something.
That's how I feel about it.
It's okay, I have some things to say.
Yeah.
I have a gay slur to say.
what is it with like modded Minecraft SMPs and like the homophobic gay couple? Like you had Slime and El Mariano, and then you've got like Shrine and Malafar.
Yep.
Yeah. There's probably another server, but I don't watch Minecraft content, honestly.
TRSMP has Pangy and Lukey. It's still going. There's gotta be one on every server.
Yeah.
There has to be gay people who make people homophobic.
Who's the homophobic gay couple on the Hermitcraft server?
Uh,
Obviously, they're less explicit about it, but like the vibes gotta be there. Still,
XP and
right?
Corellis? They're just kind of like gay though.
Yeah.
Etho and
Oh, Etho and Joel. Wait, Etho and Joel.
Yeah, Etho and Joel. I forgot about them.
See,
That
it's
guy's
everywhere.
Obsessed with me. There's always like the like homophobic bi person who like is specifically homophobic for that relationship too. I feel like I know on QSMP it was like Tubbo, but for like a different couple than like the fucked up gay couple.
Yeah, Fitpack.
Yeah. I feel like it's Gem on Hermitcraft.
Yes, for Infants
Like,
Gears,
for-
certainly.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know anything about the Realms SMP because I just kind of stopped watching, like, those people in general.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Like, I was already barely watching them when QSMP happened, and then there was all that shit about, like, not paying workers, so I was like, I'm just not watching content anymore.
I'm sticking around for, like, certain people, but, like, generally not as much as I used to.
Yeah. I'm too communist for Minecraft now.
Real.
I've kind of just stopped watching anything. Like, I feel like I should watch some stuff, I just kind of, like, can't be bothered.
I
like
exclusively
watching
watch Minecraft, RP, and, like, weird, like, sad Lifetime movies from the 90s.
Okay.
That's kind of all
Yeah,
I've got.
I basically exclusively watch like detective fiction now and what's it called? Like bad video essays. Especially like bad like LGBTQ video essays. Like yes, give me the worst fucking video essay I've ever seen on why like body horror and queer people get along so well. This is perfect. Exactly my type of content. It's been 4 hours and you haven't said anything.
Real.
But you've quoted like Cronenberg like 6 times and forgot to credit him. This is perfect. Peak content.
I was watching one video essay that was it? I was watching one video essay, but it was by a person that was trans. They specifically labeled themselves, "Hey, I'm trans, and this is my take on this." And it ended up going, of course, to discussions of sex and gender. And I was like watching, like, oh, you did not research this. You're going off vibes. You did not actually research this. Like, they were trying to make really nuanced takes. Yeah, they were trying to make really nuanced takes about, like, just, like, how, like, mostly, like, how intersex kind of interacts with things. And I'm like, you need to put a little more research into this before you come and try and educate people on it.
Yeah.
Like, have you talked to an intersex person, mayhaps?
Just one.
Yeah, just like 1 or 2.
Have you at least read any literature about this? Have you opened the science journal?
It's like, listen,
Once.
I know
sorry.
it's a lot of work, but have you talked to someone who is at ChatGPT about this video essay idea?
Please do.
I fucking hate ChatGPT, sorry.
Real.
Yeah. So I've got a professor who runs all of our assignments through like 3 different AI checkers, and like I'm on this server. I think it's pretty obvious that like I'm going to get like brought up as like on charges of like using AI to write shit, and it's like, I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be so hard not to fucking kill my professor if he does.
The thing is, they're like super unreliable, the AI checkers. They're just really bad at actually detecting AI.
Yeah, and they're biased against neurodivergent people and people who speak English as a second language.
Yep.
I've heard about like how they detect all this entire thing about using like M dashes as a generative AI indicator. You cannot get those fucking M dashes away from me ever. I refuse to end a sentence.
Real.
I will add an M dash.
I'm aware.
Like,
Yeah, my
kill yourself, sorry.
My brother loves M dashes, and he constantly gets like called an AI in like game chats and shit. Like he'll comment on a Reddit post and he'll call him AI, and he's like, "I'm not using fucking AI. I'm just using English, you dumb fucker."
It's like,
But
oh my fucking god. I think luckily I won't get detected as AI because my writing style is like so Victorian that it's like,
yeah,
this can't have been written.
yeah, an AI would not write like you. It like
For context,
you're,
like,
you're AI proof.
like none of you have read what I've been writing recently. I'll see if I can find an extract of it, but it's so late.
It's just like the casualness of people would just be like, oh yeah, I ran your question through GPT, and I'm like, no!
Don't
Oh.
do that, it's inaccurate! It's
I asked on Reddit because I want stupid people from real life to tell me things. It's not because I want a machine to tell me things.
Yeah,
Well-
and it's like, even if ChatGPT wasn't like a fucking nightmare, right? Like, it's like, I still asked on Reddit because I wanted to like talk to you guys.
Yeah.
Like, I could have typed it into ChatGPT, believe it or not. Right? Believe it or not, the prompters are full of shit. It doesn't exactly take special skill.
I trust dumb.
You don't even need to speak two languages. Like, it's got language settings. You can have it like speak to you in whatever your native language is. So it's not even like, oh, I'm multilingual. It takes effort. It's like, no, it translates. It's got translation. You don't even have to like speak English as a primary language. You use ChatGPT. There is no skill involved at all here.
I trust ill-informed people on Reddit more because if someone's wrong, there will be 5,000 people in the replies to them correcting them.
And they'll all have different answers too.
Uh-huh. So you can actually make a judgment by yourself. You can think.
Oh my God.
You can think about it. I love thinking. People need to think more. Sorry, I'm very passionate about this.
My partner sent me a hilarious Reddit post about Cookie Run Kingdom that was like, oh my god,
Uh-huh.
where's everyone getting all the lore from this? It's like, have you played the game? We get it from the game that we're playing together, I hope. So funny. It's like, what are you doing? Why are you here?
I was thinking about it. It's like, you know, I was thinking like, you know, if the WebSMP ever gets popular, it'll only be a matter of time before someone creates like a character AI profile of like WebSMP characters.
Ooh.
And I thought about it and it's like, I hope it's Soup's character because it'll make him suicidal.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Like, make a character AI version of Soup. That way the fucking like AI just like dies. It's like, I can't believe you're asking me fucking questions like this, you dumb motherfucker. I'm gonna go hack the Pentagon.
This is another reason why I would not want a WebSMP fandom. Like, I would love to see fan theories and actual good fan art, but I'm so hyper aware of how, like, would be treated and how, like, Soup would be treated as a character.
Yeah.
Like, oh god.
Yeah, it's like,
Everyone would
oh,
love me,
wow,
though.
a morally nuanced female character?
Yeah.
Wow, what a...
It would
One second,
either
guys. I need to be a misogynist.
it would either be that or I just like I and her would be sexualized to all hell.
Yep.
Like
Probably.
which is also I don't mind her being like more sexualized, but that's because I'm doing it and there's so much of myself in her, which sounds awful considering the person she is. But, like, I don't mind doing
say
it.
the same thing about Malphar.
Yeah, same French for me.
Because it's like, it's my character, I can do what I want with her, but the moment other people start doing that, that just kind of feels a bit weird.
Yeah.
Then you gotta make a call out post to the fandom, be like, hey, I'm not comfortable with this, and then you get cancelled, you know, normal cycle.
Yeah.
Guys, my hashtag boundaries, please.
Read my DNI actually.
Yeah, it's like, you've got, like, content creators like Gemini Tay will be like, hey, please don't main tag, like, art of, like, me and my friends fucking. And then the fandom is just like, you know, be like, oh, well, obviously, gotta color a slur.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd mind, like, any, I guess, quote-unquote boundary breaking stuff, as long as it was, like, kept out of my view. But the problem is I'm so, like, entrenched in, like, every out-of-view community that I would see it, so...
Uh-huh. Like, I'm not online, so I wouldn't see it, but just knowing it exists for me, it's like...
People can draw me fucking, I don't care.
Same.
Hey, if you want to draw me and Shrine having sex, do it.
You can. That's fine. Just don't draw
That's actually
soup.
perfectly
Just don't
normal.
involve soup and we're good.
Don't draw soup, but draw me and Shrine.
Draw me and Chemist. This is allowed.
Yeah, it's in my case, like I want to grow my streams. I want them to be like real popular. Like probably not like Tubbo popular. I think I'd delete my account and start
Yeah.
over if that happened.
I did.
Soup did.
Yeah. But like I want my account to be
So
popular because like I want to
success.
share my bullshit with people.
Real.
Because, like,
That's-
also on the other hand, I don't want my account to be popular because I don't want to deal with people.
hmm
One of the rules in my Discord server is if you make me moderate this more than I have to, I am ripping your toenails off or something.
hmm
Like,
I think-
just like be normal, please.
I think one of my
think-
chat rules is be normal with a smiley face. Like, just be normal.
I think one of mine used to be like, don't be a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, the problem is people don't actually read the rules is so.
Yeah. I'm like, probably people are lucky that like now I don't stream because like I would tolerate half the shit that went on anymore.
Yeah.
I would be like, I would be calling people out like
I'd
straight
be a
up.
streamer again, just so you can call people out and be mean to them.
Yeah.
Therapy.
I think it was the group projects that kind of like got me to this point.
Yeah.
Um,
Part of the fun for streaming for me is I get to feel my god complex by just like declaring myself dictator.
yeah.
Real.
Yeah. I feel like I'd rather, if I were to just try and grow an account, it would be Panopticon Theatre, just because it's so much easier to not be live and have to deal with people. If people
Yeah.
piss me off, I can
100%.
just delete their comment and hide them from the channel, and then they can keep commenting, but nobody will see it. That's really fun to me.
It's actually really funny.
That is fun.
Yeah, for me, it's like, yeah, if I were to be, well, I know if I'm gonna be popular, eventually it will be my game. That's what it will be.
Mm.
That's what I want it to be.
Mhm.
I need to figure out how to get signups for my event. Speaking of, I need to figure that out. I don't actually know how to encourage that.
Yeah.
Marketing.
Like I'm sharing it, but like that's basically like me saying, "Hey, I'm doing nothing."
Yeah, I have
I've
a few
got
friends.
like 100 followers, but like you know,
Did I retweet
none
that?
of
I
them
forget.
interact with any of my stuff. So
It's less about its reach, because it's been shared plenty. It's just like the actual interest in the game itself
Yeah.
needs to be grown.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm kind of like trying to frame this event as like, hey, this is a learning opportunity to learn this game more so than it just being an
Yeah.
actual competition.
it might be worth streaming the game, right?
Hmm.
Oh
Because-
god.
Yeah.
I did.
It's like
I did.
one, I've signed up for learning about the game because the only card game I've ever played is I think it was Magic the Gathering, but
You know how to play then.
no, I don't because I don't remember how to play Magic the Gathering, and this was I was literally 11 years old.
Mhm.
On the
Yeah,
birthday, I still have the DS that friend gave me for my birthday. Right before he fucking moved away without telling me. So it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could send the like promotion thing to like I think my friend's partner plays Magic. It's like I could try.
I mean, you're welcome to. Like I said, it's less about the actual like sharing, and it's more just like I need to get people more interested in the game itself. And, like
Mhm.
people
Uh-huh.
are interested in the concept of the game, but not necessarily playing it yet.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Would you like a marketing plan? I can develop you a marketing plan.
I would
This
love
is
a
my
marketing
industry.
plan, 'cause I don't know how to do that. So yeah, I expect it on my desk by the morning.
Of course, of course.
Yeah,
I guess
Honestly,
that is
I
kind of
think-
what I do, like as a job. So
Use TikTok or something.
that is kind of the answer.
That's how,
Actually,
like,
it is just make
Most
TikToks.
people.
It's
I
make TikToks
probably-
and
Yeah.
post them on Reels and Shorts and all that.
Yeah, I probably will at least make a proper. Let's be honest. Also, when I talk about this stuff, I usually just do it from clips from Twitch.
Mm.
So, at some point, I am just gonna like
Let's stage a clip.
record
Yeah.
something. Yeah, I'll stage a clip. I mean, I did that last time with the Kickstarter.
Mm.
It worked, kinda.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
but-
was...
I am trying to interact more so with just like other game devs as well.
Mhm.
I'm somewhat growing in the like indie game dev community.
Yeah,
but
the problem with
it's-
interacting with like other game devs and stuff in this space would be that
yeah,
they're also trying to do exactly the same thing you're doing. They're not
Yes.
really that interested in your game. They're interested in doing what you're trying to do, which is promote their stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
So it's more effective use of your time to try and target the consumers rather than other professionals in the area.
Yes.
Yeah. Like the opposite of
God.
the artist space. Like in the artist space, it seems like you want to interact with more artists because like you want someone to commission your art. Find an artist who's like really insane about their OCs.
Yeah.
Give it like 15 minutes.
The thing about art is it's very much a consumer is the creator space. But gaming is
Yeah.
more separated than art is.
Yeah.
It's like game dev spaces suck ass because one, they're incredibly male dominated, incredibly full of misogyny on like professional level, and honestly, even on a hobby level, that's not mentioning any of the other bigotry, but like they're pretty awful.
Oh, 100%.
Like just as a hobbyist game dev who's one never published anything because ADHD, baby.
Baby.
And two, will probably never publish anything just because I don't want to deal with that shit. Like,
Mm.
I cannot think of a group of people I want to deal with less than like gamers.
Real.
Like, oh no, there's a lesbian in my game. Wow. You didn't read the developer's bio, did you?
That's too woke.
Too woke. The woman isn't a size 0. The woman protagonist, which first of all shouldn't be there, is not a size 0 and is not white. Completely
There is
too
a
woke.
woman protagonist.
There is a woman. There's a woman in the game.
Damn.
There is a
somebody's might
character
have to
that
jack
is
off
not-
to this.
There is a protagonist that's not a straight white man. How fucking
This is
dare
going on my
you.
unwoke
That
games
is
list.
propaganda.
Yeah, it's like I think in some areas we have actually like slid further back on like say
Oh,
women's,
for sure.
on, like women's rights and shit than like the 40s.
Absolutely.
I'll watch a movie from the 40s and it's like, wow, this is like a really highly acclaimed film. It's like incredibly popular. And it's got a better written female character than like half the modern films I've watched. Wow.
Yep.
I wonder what's going on there.
Something bad happened.
Yeah, there's one clip from something. It's like there's a race problem in Hollywood. It's like there's also a racism problem in America.
It's like perhaps this issue is indicative of an issue with the larger system.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
Who could say?
Perchance.
Yeah, we'll never know for sure.
Why do we always end up in some sort of like a socio-political discussion?
Because we're
Of the
cool,
people that we are.
Yeah, true.
We're in tune
There
with
is
the
no
world.
apolitical art, and the WebSMP is an art.
Is-
So
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Is that what they
Soup's
call
char-
it these days?
Yeah.
Gotta call it something.
Soup's character, or like outside of WebSMP, it is a comment on capitalism and general class systems. I will say.
I don't believe you. No female character can be that nuanced.
What the fuck? Actually, my bad, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm just a little scientist.
A little scientist, so ditzy, doesn't
I didn't
know
get-
things.
I didn't get into anything from my own merit.
No.
She's
Sorry,
all these
right,
characters' mother.
sorry, right this way. It's my uterus.
God.
Oh no, my uterus got in the way of meaningful writing. No, get off my paper! I'm trying to write a complex plot.
No, you can't do that, Soup.
Right.
Female characters can't be gross in any way, obviously.
Oh no, no, it's pink and full of glitter.
Of course, of course.
No, my pink glittery uterus. Can't write plot anymore.
Honestly, I think a pink, full of glitter uterus flopping around is worse than one that's full of like blood and whatever else they're normally.
It's like a gel pen.
Yeah.
body horror.
It's like I hate glitter so fucking much that the idea of an organ just being glitter everywhere disgusts me more than, like, say, blood and bile filling the room. Like, I can't believe I'm this scarred by, like, the one time my sister put glitter in my hair as, like, a joke.
Glitter is kind of evil, though.
I had it in my hair for fucking months.
Yeah, that's not coming out.
I
to
showered
this
every day. Like, that wasn't a normal thing at that period in time. I was super depressed, but I showered every day to try and get rid of it, and it didn't work.
The most powerful
I
STD, glitter.
I think there's still glitter in my old room's carpet from my prom dress 3 years ago.
Jesus.
I'll be honest, if I was, like, attracted to someone and, like, considering, like, sleeping with them, and then I found out they had, like, glitter eyeliner on, I would not. It's like,
Hard no. Red flag.
it's like, listen, this was like an impossibility to begin with. Like, never happened to me before. But then I realized you had glitter, and like, in fact, I now actually want to kill you. Like,
We're back to serial killer arc.
I
Cycle
love
back
using
around.
I love using glitter in makeup, so please not a single person tell Dave of the woes of it.
listen. He'll never find out from me. You put copper in my fucking base. Like, listen, you could tell me you were planning on killing him, and I wouldn't tell him.
I'm going to refill my water now. Ooh, sound effects. Yeah,
That's piss, baby girl.
that's piss.
You got strong strain.
Thanks, King. I've been training. This is gonna take a while. The hole in this bottle is really small.
Damn. Nice bladder you got.
It's real full. Oh, there we go. That's the end of it.
Is it?
Lovely.
Would it be too woke if my glitter was green instead of pink?
Yeah.
So you can
Yeah.
never be too woke.
I
My
feel like
existence is woke.
yeah. I feel like filling up a bottle of water and listening to the sound as it fills up as it gets a higher pitch kind of counts as edging.
Maybe to you.
That's definitely a comment to have made.
Chemist, we knew about the war, no matter how much you deny it.
I'm not actually into vor.
You have something to say
So he
about
says.
this, man.
No, I am actually super grossed out by the idea of piss and shit fetishes.
Oh my God,
and
same.
fart fetishes. I don't like that.
Real. It kind of
Like,
sucks.
I get where it comes from, but I don't like it.
I don't.
What? Where did it come from, Shrinebird?
Well, it's more of like a societal commentary.
That's
It's like the idea of like, you know, a release in a way that society is like disgusted by, right?
yeah.
It's
And like
transgressive.
under like primal.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's a bodily fluid and like a bodily ejection. It's like
Yeah, it's close enough.
it's just as gross as the rest of that shit. Like
Yeah, that's fair.
the whole fucking process is weird. Like no one gets to claim anything's better or worse on any other
Yeah.
side.
Bodies are kind of intrinsically weird.
Yeah. The thing about sex is you enjoy it a lot more once you accept that it is really gross. And you just gotta
It
work
is
with
really
that.
gross.
Yep.
I really want another copy of Jekyll and Hyde, sorry.
Anyway, I don't have a piss fetish.
Good.
I
Yeah,
do
keep
find
telling
piss
yourself
funny
that,
though.
King. Keep telling yourself that, King.
Oh my god, it's my dog's birthday.
Yay! Happy
God.
birthday.
You should
Oh,
have
good.
been flummy.
One
Slummy.
day you'll believe it.
I'm not home, I can't.
No.
The
Mail order.
salami.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so fucking dumb. She's so stupid. She's a year old, and
Aw.
it really shows.
I get to see the dog
She's-
soon. I'm so happy.
You guys want to see my land masses?
Sure,
I guess.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, I built the desert last week, and I'm working on another extension right now.
Okay, so you know how the server TPS has kind of been suffering lately?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
No, I didn't
gotten to
notice.
the point where it is straight up just faster for me to fly places than I used to Nether most of the time.
Yeah.
I do that mostly.
If only where
It's
things
like-
were, I would.
That's why I have a mini map.
I have that too, but I don't.
I have an
Use it.
atlas.
We know you have an atlas.
It's my favorite mod.
We know.
We know. We trust us. We
Wait,
we know.
Next season, maybe vanilla, but you do get the atlas mod.
Oh.
Of course.
Is it on like the long
does that
scary bridge?
We'll never escape the Atlas mod.
Where does this go? I've found a mysterious scary bridge and I'm following it. I don't think this is the right way.
Where?
What?
I don't know.
Where are you?
I
Are
don't
you
know.
okay? What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know.
Shrinebird, do you know what coordinates are?
Oh, I do. I'm at 600 minus 19. And
Good for
moving.
you.
Thanks.
I won't be on my way, but that is really good to know.
This bridge goes on for a long time. I don't think this is right.
Over here is my desert.
I'm present.
Ooh, nice.
I don't want to
Oh,
follow
the
this
Black Hole
bridge. I
Sun
don't know
really
where it
adds to
goes.
this.
Yeah, if you go under it, you can realize just how fake it all is.
Is
Oh.
this guy fucking a cactus?
Yeah. He's going to
Oh
town
my.
on that thing. Yeah, like, I'm trying to connect the landmass up to other landmasses. And it's kind of working.
And
But-
having a cat sucks, actually. She just used her claws to climb up my leg to get on my desk.
Nice.
She can jump up there in, like, a single leap.
No, this was easier.
Yeah.
And causes pain.
Meow. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sometimes I wonder if she does actually love me. Like, she screams the second I leave the house and, like, sits by the door until I come home, but, like, does she actually care? She just miss her torture victim. What do you say?
That's
What-
love in its own way.
What color is your base on?
I'm on the orange circle, and I'm on the northeast.
Bro's on the circle line.
Damn.
I fucking hate the circle line. So,
Very real.
but honestly, missing your torture victim is love in its own way.
Yeah.
Where the
Oh, I
fuck
know.
is the orange line?
So, something I kind of want to set up next season is, like, a proper, like, real-life style subway system.
Mm.
With, like,
Oh boy,
Minecraft
I'm
and
sure
everything.
people
No,
will use
yeah,
that.
I bet people will use that. Smile.
Oh, 1,000% will.
Speaking of subway systems, I fucking hate London public transport.
Fun fact, Sean, I did use your subway a lot in season 1.
You were the only person, King, aside from myself. It was a good subway.
I would have used it
Well,
if I was
there's-
there.
Well, there's
Have
also
a
the
good
fact
night,
that only
thanks for the
the
raid.
third
How was
person
your
online is
stream?
scheming.
I found it. It was a good subway system. It went all the way to the Colosseum, which we also definitely used. Smile.
Yeah, so I've been watching a lot of videos about, like, the subway systems in real life and in
Slime attack. Ah,
Fallout
I'm already
4
slime.
specifically.
You cannot hurt
How the
me.
Fallout 4 subways line up to the Boston subways and stuff.
That makes sense.
And I realized I've been building subways wrong in Minecraft my whole life.
How so?
Well, I
How did
build
your
them
stream
so
go?
that
Was
you
it good?
Go
What were you
in
up
and
to?
you, like, quote unquote, buy a plane ticket, or like a train ticket. Sorry, not a plane. Wrong.
No, these things
wrong
fly.
transport method. Trains can fly too if you play the right games.
Play a bunch of random games. Awesome.
But so
Nice.
and like you buy a ticket, you put it in
If you need to
cart
rate it,
ahead
no
of you,
worries.
and it goes, and it reads.
Hope
the
you have a
ticket
good rest of
and
your
sends you
day.
to that location. That's
Mhm.
wrong.
Yeet,
That's not how
smile.
trains work.
Thank you for the raid.
They work.
It's not.
Wait, I do
they
have a
work
shout out
so
thing,
much
don't I?
simpler than that,
Maybe.
and,
Let's
like,
find out.
I've never actually lived in an area with public transport, so I've never actually been on a train.
Nope, doesn't
But,
work.
like,
I thought I
never
had a
like
shout
the
out command, but
first
apparently I
one,
don't.
They don't actually work like that.
I hope you have a good time. No
I
worries,
guess
take
that
it
makes sense
easy.
you've never actually
Get some
needed
food, get
to
some
use one.
drink.
Yeah, it's I always just thought of them as like big.
Enjoy the rest of your
public
day.
taxis.
Hey.
Or like how school buses work, where it's like, oh, I've got a list of stops I've got to hit, and I'm gonna like go this way and this way and this way and this way.
I'll say it's more like a bus.
Yeah.
I'm at your house.
Um.
What am I looking at?
There's a few things. So, last week, I kind of like spaced out while Kara was talking about Dwarf Fortress primarily. and I ended up building this entire desert over the course of that.
I see.
Which I'm so glad Kara was holding that conversation, because I was not ready for a conversation, apparently.
It's like a screaming face.
It is.
I'm gonna
Awesome.
be honest, Kevin.
What? There's a screaming face?
Yeah, and it doesn't.
Wait. I need to see it. I need to see it. I need to see it.
A little bit.
There's like the two little cactus dots for eyes, and there's like the round hole that's for the nose, and then a big screaming mouth.
I love
I see
screaming.
I see it.
Yeah,
Oh, it's like a tortured soul.
it is. This is
Should
like
replace
soul
the water
sand,
with acid.
but big.
I will not be doing that.
Oh.
Oh.
I can do it for you,
No, I'm good. Thanks.
bitch.
Yeah, I'm currently trying to hook up. Well, I'm trying to build the lake side effectively.
Mm.
And it's coming along slowly. But also, it's fucking massive.
I see the vision.
But yeah, I was specifically last week though, I was building that desert, and then I opened up my map and I'm like, this desert's the same size of my entire island.
The windows with like the internal glow look really good.
They look really good on the underside as well. It really makes it stand out a lot more. The reflection looks a lot better. I still have like the fine details to do on the underside, but I got most of it done.
I need to make the water more transparent. Like I had a pack that did
Oh,
that
wait.
earlier this
Ooh,
season,
a
but,
museum room.
I'm gonna switch to my nice but very dark shader.
Let me turn on my awful shaders. Oh wait, no, I don't have them on this one. Damn it. My PC.
Oh.
Oh my
No, it's not,
PC!
sorry. No, my PC.
My PC.
Oh my god, it's nearly a week until I see Sister Mercy.
We got the foyer. We got the shitting room.
Yeah, that's where I shit.
Obviously.
We've got the
And the only place I
library.
shit.
Oh, I forgot I had it on snowy mode. That's
the
not really right.
observatory. Hey, chemist.
That's me.
Uh,
Can you mod in a
Oh, it's
lead
off.
pipe and a candlestick holder and
I'm not doing that.
military
you-
titles, please?
Can
Oh.
you add a mod for lead poisoning and in general heavy metal poisoning, please?
I guess it just stuck on snow.
I
One
like
sec, I got
being
this.
able to think though.
Oh, weird.
I
Yeah,
want to
I-
pollute all the water sources.
Hey, Soup, can you join the military and change your last name?
Okay,
to
there's your lead
condiment for me?
poisoning.
Huh? Sorry, what? What?
I need
There's
you
your
to
lead
join the
poisoning.
military, attain a rank of colonel, and then change your last name to a condiment.
I can't join the military. I'm
Then I need-
banned.
Then I need you to kill chemist.
With a candlestick?
Yeah.
In the library?
In the library, yeah.
Can I be the purple guy?
I mean, do I have to like change my
Purple
name
guy!
Purple guy.
and then be in the
Yes,
library?
it's
Can I
almost-
just kill him? Can I just kill him? Please?
Yeah, sure. go
Please?
ahead.
Magic Evans!
I need a murder to solve.
Where are you?
Not building Rocky Shores.
I don't have an axe in my hand.
I don't know why it's stuck as
Cool.
snowy, but that looks cool with that shader. I never use complementary shaders because they're like, it's so dark, but they're really pretty.
Yeah. So I've got a PC upgrade lined up for whenever I have the money to like buy it.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah, I'm just going straight for like the $2,000 one.
Mm-hmm.
Like I only really play Minecraft, and if I upgrade my PC, I don't want to just be able to like play Minecraft with shaders. I want to be able to play like Elden Ring if I want. I don't want to. I don't care about it.
So if wanted.
There's like one game I care about, and it's because I'm like a car person, and so like car people get bad rap, and so I can't ever say I'm a car person on Tumblr because I'll immediately be hunted for sport by the train people. And I can't say it on Reddit because I'll be hunted down by r/fuckcars. They don't like cars apparently. Like you think, right? They'd want to fuck cars, but no.
But no.
No, that's Dragon's fucking cars. That's a different one.
Oh yeah, different subreddit. I see. That's why I got banned.
Mm.
Yeah, you stay away from the exhaust pipe this time.
No, it's okay. It burned off.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, no, like, I like cars, like, and I like cars the same way horse girls like horses.
The majestic.
What?
They're majestic.
Yeah, kind of. Also kind of in just they're fucked up weird little creatures.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I like classic cars more than like modern cars, because modern cars are just kind of soulless, but classic cars, it's like, wow, that thing's like
Real,
50
actually.
and hates life. Like, this is just like half of my relatives. And that it's older than I am and hates living and makes that my problem.
I like
This is great.
cars from like the 20s to the 60s.
Yeah. My dream car is a Model T. And my second dream car, which is slightly more realistic, is a Model A.
I don't know
So-
what these are.
Nor I.
I think
It's
I
like,
don't know what that is, but
Chemist, you went to public school in America. You should have learned about Henry Ford and how he invented cars, like totally for realsies. And
He did. He did invent them.
yeah, the Model T was the car he invented. That was the first car, quote unquote, totally
Oh,
for realsies.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I know what that looks like.
yeah. The Model A is basically the second model of car, and the reason it's my more realistic dream car is because it can actually go 60 miles an hour. Also,
What?
weird thing, right?
Y'all remember we had to crank cars?
I still crank them.
Oh.
What? Oh, like the gear stick?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
That's
what?
what Brian's definitely talking about.
Yep.
I'm
That's
really
what I
confused
was
now.
talking about, though.
Okay, yeah, we still have that
I-
majority, at least in the UK.
I was talking about. I thought you were talking about when you had to wind them up to get them started because they didn't have a.
Had a big
battery,
key on
so
the
you had-
bag.
You know, I think we all.
It's usually the
I
front.
think we should
like-
restart this conversation. Let's try again.
Okay, I've just forgotten everything. Start again. Okay. How do I word something more passive aggressively?
Add a heart at the end.
Okay.
As per my last email.
Yeah. So, interesting thing, right, about cars.
Yes.
If this goes on more than like 2 or 3 sentences, kill me. Like it's not going to stop otherwise. This is like a Dwarf Fortress type subject. Talking about Dwarf Fortress, like little mini side tangent. You zoned out while I was talking, and I zoned out while I was talking. I don't remember any of that conversation.
Yeah, neither of us were paying that much attention, I don't think.
If
I
a
can still
conversation about
remember it,
Dwarf Fortress
don't worry.
happens while nobody is listening, did it really happen?
Yeah, don't worry. I had like a surprising amount of viewers. I like averaged 5 viewers that day, so at least some people were listening.
Yeah, it's like that. I have 3 viewers from that stream, so like, there was like a surprising amount of people just like listening to me rant about like Dwarf Fortress and how much RimWorld sucks, and then how I hate Star Wars. Yeah. So, this is kind of a Dwarf Fortress subject, so I might not be back for a while.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, nice knowing you guys. Might be 5 or 6 years.
Amy's not off dog.
So, modern cars have taken a really long time to get to like 30 miles per gallon being like the average for like a car and being kind of shit, right?
Mm.
You know what the gas mileage of the Model A is?
What?
30 miles to the gallon.
Oh.
Huh.
Because it's so fucking bare bones. Its engine's really inefficient, but it's basically made of nothing. It's got no features that run off the engine, so it's like, even though the engine sucks ass and is really inefficient, it doesn't need to be more efficient because it's not moving anything. It takes less energy to move that car than it does to like start a modern one. It's also there's like an in-between step between like winding up your car to generate the electricity to start it and like modern batteries and spark plugs, and that was shotgun shells.
That's awesome.
There are special shotgun shells that you put into certain types of planes and certain types of tractors, and then you pull a lever and it fires and it starts the engine.
It's
It's
awesome.
amazing, actually. I love that.
Yeah. And like people have like modified those things to like fix them and repair them, and for like people who use those tractors like on the daily in real life, because like there are a lot of weirdos out there, and like some of those weirdos are online. Most of the best ones aren't. Like online weirdos, you have my heart, but you're like the worst kind of weirdos. The best ones are the ones who've never seen the internet before. Those kind of freaks are the ones like I really like. Because like you've got like a 70-year-old man somewhere out there using a 500-year-old lawnmower. That's the guy you need to talk to. Like somewhere out there's a motherfucker who just cuts his grass with a scythe because that's just how he likes doing it, and he doesn't like modern lawnmowers. That guy's
That's
like
kinda
really
real.
cool.
More
His
power
only
to him.
social media is Facebook. And like the only reason you know about him is because his neighbors thought he was so fucking weird they reported him to the police.
I need to report you to HOA. The what?
The huh?
What now?
Is that like the LGBT?
Oh, that's why I called the gay people on my phone.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, something I find really funny is, like, I am such, like, a boomer when it comes to certain types of games and stuff. Like, it's like, wow, the old games really were better, and they were so much better than modern games. And it's like, I wasn't even alive back then. Like, I'm Gen Z, I'm, like, the second most recent generation, and, like, I'm still shit on by millennials, and it's like, no, yeah, no. The original 1969 Doom was, like, the best one, and it's infinitely better than Doom Eternal, which sucks, actually. Like, one of my actual opinions is, like, I sound like I'm 40.
You
I
are.
sound like I should be in the fucking retirement home. Someone put me out
Soon.
of my own misery.
I feel like I sound like that sometimes. Just in the way that I operate.
Yeah. Maybe that's why we're such good friends.
Yeah.
Such
that
besties.
Anyways, I'm gonna invite you to my birthday party at an Italian restaurant with a French name. Growing up, all of my birthday parties were at this, like, Italian place that only ever served pizza. They weren't a pizza joint. The owner would get pissed if you called it a pizza joint. It's an Italian restaurant, but they only serve pizza.
Sure.
Yeah.
Did they
It had
not
a
serve
French
with
name.
tomatoes because those aren't native?
Hmm?
Did they serve it without the tomato sauce because those aren't native to Italy?
No. They served, like, normal, bog-standard, Chicago-style pizza.
Bro, this is from a box.
Yes, I'm pretty sure they just ordered, like, Domino's and then sold it for, like, twice the price. But that's where all my birthday parties were held. And it had a French name. Like, and, like, this wasn't, like, a case of, oh, it's the owner's name, because it was named Names Pizza. I'm not going to name it because there is only one in the US, and so I will immediately dox where I grew up. I have checked,
Do
by
it,
the
you
way,
won't.
'cause, like, I want to talk about this stupid, weird fucking restaurant on Tumblr. I was like, oh, I can't name this if I do, because there's only one in the entire US, because that isn't a real word. It wasn't even a real name. You just made up a fucking French word. Like, it
Yeah, that
uses,
sounds about right, though.
like, all of the syllables are actual French syllables, and, like, Google will auto-detect it as French. And, like, none of them are, like, normal, common Italian syllables. But it's, like, not a word, and it's, like, such a unique combination of syllables, it's, like, there's only one thing that comes up when you search it. Yeah, it's a stupid fucking restaurant with a French name. An owner who hated it that if you called it a pizza joint, only served Chicago-style pizza and called it an Italian restaurant.
You know what? I respect it.
Carver. Yeah, I respect it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where I had all of my birthday parties with, like, my 3 friends I invited.
Transition to sand over there.
Yeah, a pretty big part of my childhood is just teachers insisting I had a lot of friends. And it's like, I only
I don't know
have
these
3
people.
I can... Yeah, it's like, I only have 3 people I consider my friends, so I'm just kind of polite to the rest of them. I'd call, like, 1 or 2 of them acquaintances at most, and, like, a couple of my so-called friends are sworn enemies who I've thrown food at lunch. I hate these people enough to break the rules at a time where breaking the rules quite literally gave me a panic attack.
I was always asked to like. Sorry, go on.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I get called every time I got called to the office. I'd have a panic attack when usually it was just my parents picking me up from school. Go do
Oh, so I had
something.
major authority issue.
I was always like, I just lagged majorly. I was always the one like assigned to, at least in primary school, like, oh, this person's been feeling lonely. Can they play with you, please? Or like, can you look after them, please? I don't know why it was always me. Like it happened on multiple occasions. Like I don't know why.
It might have been because the teacher thought you were lonely.
No, I had like a group of friends is the thing. Like
Oh,
I had like
no
a
idea then.
I had like 5. I was like a group of 5 or 6, I think it was.
Yeah, in elementary school, one of my teachers thought I was like really lonely, and I only know this because she told my parents.
Oh.
And so she would constantly try and be like, "Hey, this kid's lonely. Do you want to hang out?" I was like, "No, I don't like him." Even back then, I was more honest than I ever should have been. Nowadays, I like lying, but I like lying for a purpose. I like lying to fuck with people.
Yeah, they said it's funny.
One of the most embarrassing thing that happened to me in high school, like fairly early high school as well, was I started crying in a class because like, I don't even remember why I was crying. It was like unrelated to like anything going on. But I got like pulled out of class because I was crying. And like the like counselor lady, she was like, "Oh, what's going on? Are you okay?" And she just like sort of assumed what was going on, that people in class were like bullying me or something, which was not what was going on. I was being bullied, but like unrelated.
Not then.
Not then. Not at that moment. And she pulled me in front of the whole class. She brought me back into the room. I was still crying. She put me in front of the whole class, and she basically yelled at the whole class, being like, "You got to include dead name in your groups. You know, you got to all be friends with each other. Blah blah blah. All this and that." I was like, "This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me in my life. You realize you are you have put shackles on my wrist and thrown me into a pack of hyenas. What have you done?"
If you weren't bullied before, you definitely were now. Huh?
Yep.
No, I had like a somewhat similar situation in that it was just completely misinterpreted. Like, I think I had a panic attack in one class, and like, I think they took me to the office because I was like the 3rd one I'd had that day. And like, they brought in this guy, who had apparently been like bullying me according to them. And I was like, this is not why I was crying. And I was like, oh, this is not. And he was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I was like, what? What's going
Who
on?
are you?
Why did they like write fan fiction about us? Like, what was going on?
And it's happened before again. Like, there was this guy being like homophobic to me in like year 8, and there was another guy just sat there. But they got the guy who was just sat there to apologize to me. And I was like, this is the wrong guy. It's because the teacher liked the one who was being so homophobic.
School.
I'm so glad I don't go anymore. I've nearly been out of it 3 years.
That's not enough. You should leave.
I mean, does uni count? I don't really count it because it's just so different.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
People much more. It's usually high school back is usually people like, oh, those are my schooling years.
Well, we have
Yeah.
college as well, which is another like factor.
College
Yeah,
university is the
It's
same
like,
thing for us.
Not here.
No.
We had, I went to sixth form instead.
Hmm.
I don't know why. It sucked. We had to wear a uniform. I don't fucking know. When did I leave? Was it like the 22nd of May? Because I remember just walking out. I have a video of myself walking out and just whispering into the camera, I'm free.
I had disabled my shaders. They're kind of like flickering the it's still kind of hard. I've been having issues with my shaders and water.
Yeah,
Depending
mine's
on the
I
angle
have
I
issues as
look at.
well.
Mm.
I think apparently, I looked it up, apparently it might be to do with Britannia.
Huh. I was thinking it might be to do with my because I have like a clear water thing as well.
It could be
so
that
might
as well. But mine does it as well, and I don't have that, so.
I'm seeing the
Come on,
20th.
give me a catfish spawn egg.
It was the 20th of May. Sick nasty.
Damn.
Honestly, my 2022 lore is like the worst ever, and it's not insane in the fact that it's like, what the fuck? It's are you okay? Do you need therapy?
I do
I mean,
find it
you're on
kind of
WebSMP,
wild.
the answer is undoubtedly yes.
Yeah. I do find it kind of wild how a lot of society these days is kind of like converged to be like, yeah, that's my lore. I'm like, your trauma?
I don't fucking know. I literally refer to it as my lore at this point.
Yeah, you're not the only one either. It's actually surprisingly common, I feel.
Uh-huh. Because I'll be like, my craziest lore is the fact that my entire friend group ditched me on the last day of school. I went home, cried for 2 hours, then just went on stream and had like the most popular one I've had so far.
Oh my god.
And then turned up to prom like 2 months later and people like, what the fuck? You can wear makeup?
I didn't go to prom. I'm glad I didn't.
Come on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna go to prom with my then boyfriend, but my mom was like, you can't go to prom with a boy. Like, huh?
I think to understand what the fuck people were feeling, I had like really short hair for like I think a good 3 years, and then I didn't wear makeup a single day of school, and then I turned up to prom in like an actual ball gown. Hold on, I'm gonna like
Honestly.
I have a photo of it. Hold on. I'm just gonna like cross out my face. I don't need to, but like I don't want people to see my face if I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
Once I got posted on the internet for everyone to see.
Understandable. Oh, I back it up.
Yeah, so I didn't like present particularly feminine throughout school, and then I turned up to the prom in this.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a power move.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back.
Wasn't that?
Welcome back.
Yeah, yeah, one of my goals is I want to get to a point, like transition-wise and everything specifically,
Mhm.
where I'm, like, comfortable having my face on camera.
Mm.
I don't know if privacy-wise if I'd be comfortable having, like, my face cam on during streams and stuff,
Yeah.
but, like, I at least want to be able to, like, share selfies in, like, a WebSMP Discord and everything without going at it, looking at it and going, it's like, God, I want to cut my face off with a rusty knife.
Mhm.
I kind of exposure therapied myself in that one because when I first sort of started streaming with a face cam and stuff, I just went straight in with a face cam. I had a mask on, but because during that period I had really, really bad, like, I don't know what to call it, like I physically couldn't look in the mirror. I would feel sick. But I was like, fuck that. I can power through this one. So I did. I put the camera on, and I sort of forgot it was there for a while. And then that's how I dealt with it. I just didn't like notice that it was there, or like didn't register that it was there the whole time. It was on like a different monitor, so.
Yeah.
And then eventually I was just like, yeah, I'm fine with this. People don't know what my face looks like.
Yeah, I do feel like a lot of the time these days, there are a lot of situations with just, it's usually trauma related or people, but people will, I feel like people are more just accepting of things as they are, which I kind of dislike. I want, like, it's for me, it's like, oh, I dislike this, and therefore I'm gonna change it because obviously I will. Like, I'm not saying people inherently have to change things immediately and things like that, because everything's always a journey, and everyone has their own struggles. That's just part of life. But like,
Yeah.
I feel like just as society has kind of like developed recently, I feel like people are just so much more comfortable in being uncomfortable.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they're not trying to improve things as much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I feel that.
definitely feel that too.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's, even when I'm thinking about, like, it's just the current state of, like, everything, it's like, I don't fucking know. Because if I think about it too long, I will, like, actually go insane. but I want to do something about it. But I don't know what the fuck I can do about it, which is the most frustrating part, especially with like specifically UK government being kind of shit with protesting.
Yep.
I don't know. I do not know, and I don't want a social media presence, like, publicly to talk about stuff, so I don't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
It's like, at least I'll talk about it, I guess.
Yeah, I think the only things you have left available to you are assassinating, like, political leaders, so... like, buy a shack out in the woods and start making bombs, I guess. Go. Like, America's got Ted Kaczynski. The UK can have Soup Cup.
UK Gov hates to see me coming. Just because I'll, like, if they talk to me, I'll cry.
If I have a conversation, this is not going to go well.
I mean, you're like immune to like MI6 torture. Then they like put you in a prison cell and you just break down, having the worst panic attack they've ever seen. They're like so like they're so like taken aback by it. They start comforting you.
God play to your strengths, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gonna cry about it? Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you mad at me?
Why were you mad at me, Island?
No, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't want you to be like annoyed at me or mad at me. Like, can I just go home, please?
Okay, I guess. Wait,
Yeah,
no.
if I was like investigating like the assassination of a government leader and that's like who I had in the cell, I think I'd just like immediately go,
Yeah.
obviously she didn't do it.
Therefore,
I
foolproof.
think the thought of assassinating someone would just kill the poor kid.
To be fair, like throughout like my life, people have like tended to assume I don't understand anything and that I am like mentally a child. Just given the way I've been treated. I don't know if that's the autism or like short like woman treatment or both, but
Probably both.
Probably
yeah. Like, yeah, I'll use that to my advantage. I'll just start crying. I'll learn to cry on cue.
So, fun fact, if I fake cry too long, I do just start, like, sobbing, like, in real life. Like, I just start, like, actually crying if I try to fake cry for too long.
I mean, fake crying is just actually crying, pretty much. You just do it manually. I can't
there's,
fake cry. I can barely real
there's,
cry,
like-
to be honest.
There's, like,
Yeah, I
fake
can barely real
making
cry.
myself cry, right? And then there's, like, I've gone from, like, just, like, wet eyes to, like, actually sobbing and, like, ugly crying. And, like, there's snot everywhere, and I am, like, actually, like, legitimately, like, crying my eyes out right now. Like,
Honestly, I didn't.
I fake cry, my buddy goes, oh, I see, nuclear production.
Honestly, I
I
cry a decent amount.
have to go.
Oh, God, sorry.
Read
Oh, okay.
time.
F. Can't believe you're abandoning us.
I know, it's terrible,
You
isn't
know,
it?
I never
Fuck,
friend
Shrinebird.
get over this.
Well,
What
you
the
can't
hell,
do anything
Ryan
about
Bird?
it. Brian Bird.
I'm buying the plane tickets right now. I have
How
it.
Do
far
it,
is-
pussy, you won't.
I won't.
Oh, I need a paracetamol.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, we have not lethal, repo in about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna head off and then come back in 20 minutes. I could stay on, but I don't want to. I don't have a little break because my throat's starting to hurt. As I said, I did say earlier, but I still feel like a joke. But I do have like a really badly like swollen tonsil right now. So, ouch. So I'll take a little break. I'll have some water. And I'll be back in 20 minutes. And we'll play a Repo. So, let's go raid. We'll get Kara. Seeing as she was saying she wants to grow as a, grow her account. Obviously my My one viewer will help. There we go. Go say hi to Kara, and I'll be back in like 20 minutes. Yippee! Bye-bye.